We're live.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rollers of Fate. I'm Mutri and Mark, and these are my players Cisco, Luke, Mo, Martin, and Joey. Say hi everyone.
Hey
Hi,
everyone.
hi, 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 hi.
Before we jump into the game, Cisco has some announcements for us.
Oh wow. Damn you guys. For those okay now, for those of you who are new to stream and have not watched our previous episode, please go and check us out on our Twitch right after the stream finish, or on our YouTube channel, our Rollets of Fate D&D, where you can find all our previous episodes, including the sealed pages of Verglass and Dining in Barovia on Sunday as well, and sealed pages on Tuesday. Also, if you have some fan art or you want to send us anything, please do so at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And we also have a Twitter where we update our schedule and other D&D content at Fate D&D. Content warning, sometimes we get a little inappropriate, some scary scenes, some adult language, and so on. So please feel free to leave and come back in a minute. I'm sure we'll be finished with the scene. And yeah, please give us a follow. Thanks for being there. And yeah, thanks to you, Mark, and everyone.
Yeah, thank you for the quick response.
And thank you for, yeah, that was, just for you to understand. I said I wasn't ready and they rushed it in purpose to kind of like hijack me with announcements. But
Hey,
damn it.
you know me by this now, and you should expect these things. Okay.
It was good. It was good. Thank you.
So with that being said and done, we can calmly and jump back into the game. Sorry about it. So, let's continue our story, eh? Previously, the companions got a confession out of Gyro. He told them that he helped the Emperor by creating obelisk stones by consuming people's souls into the gems. He also told them what the Cabal wanted from Jane. Apparently, she is supposed to become the vessel of the so-called perfect creature, created by Garen, a member of the Ta team. With this news, Jane punched Gyro rightfully in his face and left him. The group decided to drink on the tavern of Uncalled Albatross, while Sol decided to check in on the Order of the White Flame. Sadly for him, none of the representatives of the White Flame were there. Most of them were sent to Newfall to help out with the war. After reuniting, the group decided that they might want to report back to Aranor to further discuss the course of actions. Out of that conversation, the companions decided to check out Zira in the hopes that they might discover more about the Ta team and the Cabal in the old library. And once they are done, they might as well head even more south towards Newfall. Once arrived at Zira, the companions decided to rest, but Kai got disturbed by confusing a scroll that eventually gave him an obelisk stone. Panicking and not knowing what to do, Kai ran out of the room to meet Malcolm standing in front of his door, telling him to get rid of it. Together with the wise words of Jane, Kai manages to get rid of it by giving it to Malcolm. And with that, the sessions ended. And now we're currently in a random tavern. I forgot the name. Someone got the name ready?
The Empty Liar.
The Empty Liar. Thank you. Oh, you're quick. Aim to please. So as you are all, currently in your own bedrooms, taking a long rest, which will happen successfully. But also during this night, well, everyone else is asleep. Let me put on some music to a bit more better. No idea if this is good, we will see. Malcolm, as you are in your bedroom, you're currently holding, or well, probably have the back of holding
I assume
ready.
it'd be like, yeah. I mean, I assume like I've placed this rock on the bed. I'm about 2 feet away from it, like with a sword, my tool, like sword on one side, tools on the other, ready to do something to it. Yeah.
As you are ready to do anything, you will hear the sight on the back of your back will. Malcolm, a word perhaps?
If it's to help me destroy this thing, then very much say that word.
No.
No good can come of this.
Then you're clearly blind.
Honest to God, the minute this is mentioned to the entire party, it will lead us to someone dying. It's already led to my death. There's no good of this staying with us.
But immense power from this stone, I can just sense it from all the way here. You sure you don't want to use it?
It's not worth the risk. As I said, I've already died before. Not doing it again. Not yet, anyway.
Then I might have misjudged you. There's something I've kept from you from the beginning because I always thought you were too smart to even say yes to my offer. But I can perhaps morph together with you.
How would you mean?
I can become a actual part of your body.
I mean, it'd be easier easier than lugging you about. I would say, but I'd need confirmation you aren't what we're trying to fight here.
Perhaps some history of where I'm coming from. I am one of the 3 demon kings. Together we were working together, creating havoc amongst the realms, creating power for our own, before we got eventually defeated and, well, put into these weapons. I got put into the side, another brother into a sword, and the other into a hammer.
So, you're telling me there's more of you, and I could have had a sword rather than a very heavy, over-the-top scythe. That would have been nice to have known beforehand. I would have picked.
Trust me, you wouldn't have liked my sword.
I mean, we seem to get along, but I assume that's due to the lack of emotion.
Because I am usually the quiet one, the one that observes and only performs actions. Like you.
Not quite by choice, I suppose, just quiet by, well, general issues.
Well, either way, my offer was for me to morph together with you, but that process might be difficult of your undead body.
Yep, it's always a problem.
I might not be able to morph together with you, but with the power of these stones, I could try something.
I'd like full confirmation of what before I suggest anything.
I have only tried it once before, and well, to be frank, sadly, that guy died instantly. I took over his own control of his body, and eventually it died rather quickly, not being able to surpass my power. But with this stone, we just might.
What happened to the stone?
Oh, it will probably still remain there. We'll lose some of its power.
Could you maybe destroy the entire thing and reduce the risk to me?
Well, last time we saw one of these stones get destroyed and the whole mountain went up in blazes. I don't think that's the right action for.
I suppose not. What do you get out of this?
Out of the stone?
Out of the entirety of this interaction. I mean, you clearly want this more than I do.
Of course, I'm stuck in a immovable object. I have no free will, no body. No way to complete my tasks, in the hope that you will do it for me.
I mean,
If we share your body, I could be of more help.
thing is share though. If I say that to you, then I don't have something to lord over Soul. It's kind of like the only joy I have right now, pissing the party off. Because
It is
they're
entertaining, I must
wasting their
say.
lives. You know that.
Are they?
I'd say so.
We have seen both the same prophecy, but you guys were.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that this offer will stand, if you want to.
So you could weaken the stone though.
Slightly, but I honestly have no idea how much power truly is behind this thing. Like I said, it blew up a mountain.
Hmm. Maybe I'll think on it while I work on this myself. I'll keep you often in mind, but maybe when it's necessary.
As you wish.
Wait. So is Black Dye your original name then?
Yes, well, the name I got granted. Before I was one of the nameless ones.
So what was it before you were strapped to my back?
I didn't have a name. They gave me the name
Hmm.
of Blackdar, or Stalking in your language.
That'll do. Well, it's a good thing I'm gonna go reading later on.
Oh, now you're wasting your life.
Oh, yes. I mean, I was doing it very much before you came around.
I figured.
I'll think on it. But until then, this stays between us. The rock, the morphing, all of it, or the deal's off completely.
Of course. Like I said, as you wish.
Right. Well, unless you've got anything else to add, I'm gonna try and at least study this thing. If I can destroy it before nightfall, that'd be very helpful.
Okay.
And with that, I am gonna try and like study this thing. Maybe like feel its aura, or maybe just like try and like whack a piece off of it with my sword, see if it like chips away.
Like, do you try to use it? Like, every time you hold it in your hand, you feel the power emerges from it, and you can basically let the power in, like you're tuning to a magical item, the same type of feeling you get.
I mean, I'm gonna try not to, but I'm just gonna like see how durable it is. Like, just do like a quick, like I wouldn't say like a full-on slash, but just try and see like how hard the material is. Maybe.
You'll figure out very quickly that this is
Yeah.
probably the strongest material you have
Mhm.
ever seen. Like,
Yeah. So the blade just does nothing on it. In that case, I think I'll just. I don't want to. I'll give myself like the tiniest bit of energy from it, just see what happens. But like it's like a split second at most.
split second attunement to it. Okay.
Yeah, split second.
Sure. You'll feel an immersed sense of power coming flowing through it, like it will shock through your whole body. Like, even for you, that's doesn't even feel that much in your body anymore, but you will feel this, like
Yeah.
you are electrified, but you don't feel the pain of it. But you will instantly let it go, and it will all fade.
No one can have this. No one should have this. Can I have like any? I just want to know, Black Dar.
Mhm.
You gotta stay away from my head, right? I want confirmation there.
You mean what?
I
If we
don't want
merge?
to. Yeah, I don't want just to wake up in, well, not wake up, but in 4 week time, just a mindless zombie.
Oh, I must say, I've never only done this once, and that ended poorly, but hey, I've learned from my mistakes.
Well, that's
I will
good,
try my
but
best.
insight. It'll be a difficult check, I know, but insight anyway.
Also, Cisco, your team,
Huh?
you rolled something, or?
Yeah, I was just checking my dice. Sorry.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's also in message, so I was very confused, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I was just because I wasn't sure which
Okay.
digital die I had. So I just
Sure,
wanted
no
to
worries.
change. Sorry.
But yeah, insight him if you want.
Insight, okay. I'm gonna add a d6 to this as well, because I don't know what's gonna roll. 25 plus a 4, 29.
You insight the sight, and
Yeah.
well, from what the facial expressions you get from him,
It has
it's,
more
yeah,
emotion than I do.
that for sure. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
sad part. But
Yeah.
like, he seems to be telling the truth of, yeah, you've only done this once before. He will try his best, but
Okay.
his true nature of being a demon, yeah.
Yeah. Give me some time to think on it. But as I said, it stays between us.
Are you telling me you have to sleep on it?
Don't be a dick. That's for the living to be.
Uh-huh. And you will stay quiet now.
Yep. And I'll just go back to my nothingness as it is.
Great.
Just
As you do nothing
wandering.
even more, yeah.
Yep.
Moving out furniture of other people's rooms, yeah, sure.
Yep.
And
Just fucking with shit.
yeah, with that, all of a sudden it's not nighttime anymore, it's daytime, and you will finish your long rest. Good job.
Actually,
Or,
just
never mind. Yeah,
just a very quick thing.
sure.
Just before Saul goes to sleep tonight, he will just pull out this letter of his sister from when they were in love, and he will start reading it to remember all the how he felt and how sad he feels all the time that she's not there. I will kind of like keep reading like Luna's words, like "I love you. We are gonna be the perfect family. Everything is gonna be okay. The world will accept us." And as I'm kind of like put the letter down and get comfortable in my bed, I start to imagine how the wedding will be when one day we get married. And surprisingly, all my companions now appear on this perfect wedding, like in my Boralia, in my mom's house. My mom is there as well. And I just try to kind of fall asleep thinking how lucky I am to have such a good friends that really care for me.
You're not guilt tripping me here.
Like like
You're
it's
not
like a
guilt-tripping me.
amazing kind of thing that even though I don't have a family right here, at least I have one, you know. And on that thought, I will sleep really peaceful.
You're not guilt tripping me here, Cisco. Okay? Okay, ignore that shit like it's the fucking plague.
And yeah, he goes to sleep.
Is it morning?
Now it is.
One
Yeah!
last thing, actually.
We did
One
it.
last thing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, yeah.
worry.
It'll be
Go on,
the thing I messaged you about before we started the game. Can I just is there a rule you want me to do to try and work that? Like,
Which
like a
one?
sleight of hand?
Yeah. If you want to, I would otherwise
Okay.
say yeah. It's you have a
Okay,
whole
just-
night to figure it out. So
Just setting that up.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Roll sleight of hand. I don't know.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Like otherwise, I would have just said yeah.
14.
You will.
Not that great.
It's fine.
Okay. That'll be. I'll work on it.
Did you just shove the thing up your ass? Is that what it
No.
is?
No. Really? Why would you do that?
That's not sleight of
That
hand.
would be
That's
an
con
interesting
save.
spot.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's Will's job.
it's morning now, guys. So
it's morning. We did it.
So
Well, wake
Will
up.
just wakes up and
wait,
he notices...
before even Will wakes up,
Oh, okay.
Jane's gonna step out of the room, look left and right to see if Malcolm's creeping the doors. Is he around? He's not around. Great. I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna creep over to Saul's door, and then I'm just about to knock, and I think, no, this isn't Will's door. And I'll turn, go down, and I'll go. Forget knocking on Will's door. I'll just open the door, and then I'll just go inside, close it. He's still sleeping and starting to wake up, and I'll just go over him. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, stop. Oh,
Shh!
hi, darling.
Quiet!
Oh. Why is my bed on this wall?
I don't
You
know.
hear,
Everyone wasn't here.
you hear a clinking of swords outside on the patio, kind of the inn, as Sol is already training in the morning and
But-
working out.
Darling, I need to have my morning shot before I give you guys your
Oh,
name.
I'll give you a shot. And you know what happened last night? You don't
I mean,
understand.
you were hanging out with Malcolm? Or not Malcolm, Kai? That was a player joy mistake. Kai?
Oh, yeah,
I heard you too, darling.
Yeah, but it's not what it seems. Look, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Shh, you can't hear it. I'll kind of look around, see if Saul's just busy training, and I'll go back to him and I'll be like, "Hi, some big man or whatever it was, a bird squirrel came to him and gave him one of the fucking black stones."
I'm just gonna put like 2 fingers on the forehead. Darling, you're not warm, but you're huh. And then he'll just give him a pinch.
You
Nope,
don't.
I'm not dreaming.
I'm telling you, it was crazy. You know what happened? He brought it to my room, and then Malcolm was there. And Malcolm was like, "You can't tell Saul. You can't tell Saul. You can't tell." I don't know if it was saying tell a Saul or Saul, but I'm assuming it's the same thing. And then after that, he was just like threatening me. I felt a bit scared because me and Kai were like talking, and he's always creeping around the corridors these days. And I don't know what to do. But anyway, me and Kai, we kind of discussed it. I don't know what to do, and I touched it, and then I saw him again. You know, the tentacle guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of flashed in, and then he kind of fucked with my brain, and it hurt my head.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened, darling. But also, that is a lot you dumped. Wow. Okay.
Are you awake? You still
which-
awake, right? I was just tapping my...
Okay, darling. Okay, I believe you. All right. Well, okay. So it sounds to me. Okay, so he had one of those rocks. Where is the rock?
Well, I can't tell it because Malcolm said if I tell anyone, he'll kill me.
But you do know where the rock is.
I guess I can confirm that, yes.
Okay, all right. So, as long as we keep it there, and it shouldn't go anywhere, hopefully not, then we can decide what to do with it. I'm more in the mindset of selling it to Mr. Gold because he might be able to make good use of it, and we can get some more money. But we'll deal with that when that time comes. Either way, darling, I appreciate the honesty and the transparency, but can you get off me now?
All right, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll kind of get off and pick him up, and I'll be like, what about Saul?
Yeah. So, look, darling, we just act like how we normally act with it before the rock came into the picture. Okay, I do my morning aid, you do your little punching exercise. It'll just be off like a breeze, and then if we find his instructors, he'll get some more guidance, and hopefully he'll get his head on more straight.
Right, we have to be normal. Oh, okay.
As normal as you
Oh,
normally
Will,
are.
you're awake. Oh, here. Catch the pillow. Hey, all right, I'm going to punch it now.
And Will's just gonna grab the pillow he was laying his head on. darling. That
Here,
sounds good. Oh, God, I'm even worse at this when I try.
here we go. Where is it?
I'm just gonna roll athletics. Oh God. Oh wait, no, it
Oof.
rolled advantage. I meant it to be normal. All right, whatever the first one is, I'll
It's
roll
fine, you
20.
failed anyway. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I fail either way. I'll be like, darling.
I'm
Man.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'll kind of look out the window. Is Soul looking up? Can he hear us?
I'll do a perception check if you want.
Yeah,
Yep, I think that
yeah.
will make sense.
Just go downstairs. I overpaid the staff. You should be able to get breakfast at least on that money. Oh God.
Nope,
You,
too much
you had
clinging.
to punch me in the jejunum hunt. Oh God.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna need a minute.
I'm just a little nervous now, having keeping this little secret from Saul. I'm
Yeah,
not really good at keeping
darling.
secrets.
Take like 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths, and then just go about your day like normal.
Right.
And plus, worst case scenario, if it comes up, anyway, if it comes up, we'll just, remind him that we're friends, and if he wants to do anything brash, we will bring it to his instructors. So we got that card over. So just relax, darling, okay? Just relax.
All right.
Rule number 37. Your vibes are contagious. Good
I think
vibes brings good time.
I think I'm gonna do what you do normally. And you see rummaging through your bag. Oh, here's some alcohol, and it
Darling,
just
darling, no. Oh, damn it.
ah.
That's my good. Please tell me you at least saved like a sip.
I mean, I only drank a little bit. I'm not a chugger like you.
Yeah, thank you, darling. And then he's gonna take it, and then he'll just take like 2 sips. All right, there we go, darling.
Ah.
All right. Now, speaking of, let's go downstairs and meet with the gang because I want to do my morning ritual.
Meet with. Oh, I mean the gang. Yeah, right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Doop, doop, doop,
The
doop, doop, doop.
Companions of the Ivory Moon. Yeah, I could work that into a movie title or a little theater special. I could try. Nah, questions for later. And then Will's gonna go downstairs. I'm assuming Soul's still outside. Will's just gonna. So, if you want your morning ritual, get your butt in here. I'm doing the thing with the cloth, you know. And you would know that. That's okay.
coming up. I have my whole helm on. As
Also,
everyone.
there's
People just see my
breakfast.
golden chain.
Also, there's breakfast. I overpaid the staff.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, hi, Saul. How are you this morning?
Hey, love. I'm feeling fantastic, actually. I slept wonderful and I feel great. What a glorious day today.
All right, me and Kai were just doing stuff.
Oh, that's great, Jane. See you in a second.
And I'm not sure if Kai and Malcolm are both downstairs as well, if they're all around.
Well, I am going down now.
Yeah, I kind of have a good idea of like me and Kai are already sat there, and I'm just like Kai's eating breakfast, and I'm just like forcing him to add spices or just add different like condiments that he probably may not like. Just see his reaction.
All right. Well, I see you guys are all well today. Hey. This is what happens when I partake in the good old scotch. Hey.
I mean, you look quite normal to me.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, okay. So let me see here for today. Problem is, there's 5 of us. I can only get 3 of you guys with this. So
I don't care.
Is there anyone?
I don't care. Do what you need to. Give it to them.
Okay. We're gonna change things up then. So ship and prepare as I cast 8 at 3rd level on Kai, Jane, and Soul.
Soul just walks in, kind of like running through the door, like full of muck and kind of sweaty with the armor like steaming, kind of like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So that's 10, and it's gonna be extended, so you don't have to worry about the 8-hour thing. So.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'll mark that down, but you 3 just mark down that you got the 10, like I think max hit points extra.
Yeah. Override max HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Max HP modifier 10.
Oh, really? Okay. That's a better one.
Yeah, or you do the one you have and then plus 10.
Whichever one.
Yeah.
I think it works the same. I think, right?
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah, I think
as
when-
long as you know that you have 10 extra HP than you normally would have.
Yeah.
Cool,
And
cool.
I'm just gonna put it in the thing anyway. Then it'll, yeah. So it'll be you three. All right, and so we do have to keep up appearances since we do plan on meeting your teachers. Yes, I assume at some point.
I open my helm. What do you mean keep up appearances? We're not doing
Son,
anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're filthy.
I'm what?
He's just sweaty. He just had a
Oh,
workout.
sweaty. Yes,
I mean,
There's
I'm gonna
mud
get up.
and muck all over your armor, son. So I'm just gonna make it easy on us both. Prestidigitation on his armor.
Oh, that's nice. But what about the
Yep.
inside? Everything is wet. I need to have a quick shower.
Okay. You could just wash yourself. Then I was gonna just try to snap again, but that you could just wash yourself. That'd be
Oh,
easier.
thank you, though. The armor is wonderful. It looks really shiny. Very good.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, you are a client. I gotta keep roughly that going, So
Oh, thank you, Will, for looking after my interests. But I'm not your client. I'm your friend. Actually, now that it's some of us here together, I thought it would be good. Yesterday, I kept thinking about it before I went to bed. I feel very lucky to have you guys. And I just ran towards the shower.
I mean, you know what? It sounds like he's in a good mood. I'm glad that that's happening, and I hope nothing compromises that. Speaking of, Jeffrey, and I'll just say Jeffrey randomly, not knowing the barkeeper's name. I cannot.
It's always Bob.
It's always
Oh,
Bob.
Bob. Okay, and I'll be like, my apologies. I didn't see your name tag, sir. Bob, I need a glass, not a bottle, a glass, and I'll look in Jane's direction of your finest white wine.
Oh no.
Red stains the teeth. Red ruins it.
Of course. But so early in the morning?
Yes, I got a lot of business to do today. I need something to keep my head in the game. So if I could just get that little shot of the wine, that'd be great.
Sure, here you go, friend.
And then after that, just gonna. Okay, just the one shot's all I need. And then. All right, gang, unless we got anything going on besides bathing.
So
session-
Malcolm, Kai, I told Will.
Idiot.
What do you mean?
Open your mouth.
Why?
Oh no! Don't kill him.
So I can
I wouldn't recommend it,
so I
Jay.
can put a barrel into it.
No, you haven't put nothing in my mouth. Nothing
What did
from
I
you.
tell you? What did I tell you would happen if you told another living soul?
Well, I didn't tell him exactly. Well, I did tell him everything exactly, but I
Okay,
didn't tell him.
How do you not tell someone exactly that you told them something?
But
I
it's
told you not to
Will.
tell
He needs to know. Don't you understand?
them? No, he doesn't.
He does. Well, he knows now. Feel tough.
Well, you're a fucking idiot.
No, I don't care.
I mean, to be fair, Malcolm, she is the smartest one here, academically wise. I'm pretty sure. I didn't go to college. I'm pretty sure she kind of did. Well, I don't know, School of Hard Knocks, but
I can
It's,
deny
it's
or
a
confirm that.
There's a difference between just intelligence through study and actual fucking logic.
I think the more
Well,
time
you
I got
might-
hit in the amount of time I got hit in the head, I think I've learned a lot.
You've probably lost a few brain cells through that alone.
Well, I still feel
Either
pretty
way,
good.
Will. Either way, Will. If this slips and I find a reason to blame you, you become like me.
I mean, I can't imagine not
Do you
enjoying the
understand
wine.
me?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Okay, now here's the thing. We don't know how the Shadowfell's affecting me. So think of it. If you become a corpse, what are the chances of you popping back up?
That is a fair
Now do you
point,
get
sir.
me?
I think I do.
So,
I think I do.
whatever you learnt this morning, you didn't learn.
I mean, I tend not to learn much anyway.
Yeah, keep it that way.
You still got the stone in
Wow.
the bag?
It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone? You got rid of it?
I have a lot of free time. It's gone.
Inside check.
I mean, all right, that's one less issue then. It would be like the whole thing never happened.
Phew.
I'm good. deception as well as add a D6 to it.
I mean,
I
I
just have
think
to
we all know
remember.
you well enough to know that you will be lying, though. But yeah.
25.
I just
I'm
have to
not there,
remember
Yeah,
not to open the
27.
door, the windows to strange squirrels in the middle of the night. I will not make that
I mean-
mistake again.
I mean, if that's the truth, that squirrel seemed like he might have been a friendly chap. I
I mean-
kind of wish I could negotiate with animals sometimes.
I
Well-
will say though, I've been given an option to try and remove it though. I was given an option before I got rid of it.
Well,
It
we
wouldn't
got
have
rid of
helped-
it, so we
wouldn't
got
have
nothing to worry about, right?
Exactly, Jim.
It just, yeah, it's gone. There's no need to worry about it anymore.
All right, well, that's great. I guess we don't need to lie to Soul either then.
What do you mean?
And we can just
Like,
tell him that
okay,
we
so
saw it
no.
and it's gone.
To be
No, we
fair,
don't.
Jane, why ruin his good mood? To be fair,
Once-
maybe along the train ride. I
once
mean,
he-
he seems to be feeling good right
Once
now.
he realizes he was within seconds away of one, he will not stop talking about it. It will be
He will kill us all.
the only. It'll be the only thing he talks about.
That is
for a
not how that's going to go down. Relax.
Yes, it will.
I mean, I think
Okay.
that might be a good idea if he keeps. So
Okay.
maybe he can write a poem about it too.
Okay, here's the thing. Will, I'm going to ask you right away. What if
Sure.
we went to a town and never went to the bar and just left it? How pissed off would you be?
That depends. Do I still have the
what if-
flask?
No, what if you were
Oh.
dying for a restock and then we get 20 minutes into a town, we walk past it, we say, oh, we'll come back to it, then we never do. What would you be pissed off? So the fact is,
I'd be
the closer he
sad.
gets to that rock, the more pissed off he'll be. If he knows about its existence anyway, it's going to be a pain. If he knows there was a chance he could have got it, it's also going to be a pain. So if we just never tell him, it's out of sight and was never in his mind.
All right, I'll just forget about it ever happened.
Yes.
No, I mean,
Although-
it'll make our lives easy.
Although Kai, me and you could happen someday.
Who said breakfast?
I don't know.
Hey,
but, you
so
know,
From the
there's
stairs.
there's
Kai,
an edge
Kai hides
there,
under the table.
Oh no.
I'll get some breakfast.
Yeah,
That's
we'll just be eating some like scrambled eggs and maybe if bacon exists. But you know, this kind of stuff really does absorb really well with a shot of wine. And I guess moderate. I get to enjoy it again now that I've been limiting myself. You know what I mean? I get to actually taste the wine this time around instead of trying to chug it. So Jane, thank you for that. That's a good idea to cut back my drinking a little.
All right, you gotta taste it. Take it slow.
Exactly. You know.
Speaking of slow things, we're gonna go to a library, right? But we don't know anything about it. Perhaps we could ask Bob.
Do you think
Oh,
Bob is going
yes.
to know about the library?
I
He
mean,
might.
Okay.
You don't know. Bob might be Will Red. Bob.
Maybe he's just an
I-
intern from the, he's
I
actually
mean, we
studying
have
at
the
the
map.
library.
We just have to say library.
It's less about where it is and more about what it's like in there. You know, do they have like a fee? You know,
But
Do
yeah,
you need like a card or something?
do you need a book to get in?
Is your membership
why would
only?
you- Why would you need a book to get
why
in?
would you need a book to get in?
That's a ridiculous idea. I mean, why?
Yeah.
You know, I agree with that. You know, that was just something a buddy of mine. You know, he was shit at cards anyway. My point is,
You have stupid friends.
I agree, but my point is
I don't.
that we might need something, and that something is probably nothing.
I mean, we could just.
I mean, you should need
pay our way
money.
in.
I do need money. I constantly need money.
We could just pay our way in.
That is, I mean, I,
As I said last night, it easily buys people.
that it does. But all right, I mean,
However,
Bob-
I think you've really overcomplicated it. If we just go in, say we're scholars, lie well enough,
Right.
or tell them we are.
all right, fine.
scholars.
Forget it, Bob. We're just gonna go do this thing. Thank you for the amazing service, Bob.
I mean, we are state
You're welcome.
mages. Thank you, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, rule
Not
number
all of us.
17. Thank the staff.
Well-
If they make the food or alcohol, you don't want them to spit in it.
We could say that we are state mages. We are researching about something important, and we just need access. It's very
Well, I
simple.
mean,
We don't need
yeah.
to lie.
I mean, I suppose using like actual truth would be beneficial. However, lying usually gets me places a lot quicker.
I mean, I prefer not to lie if we don't have to, but let's see.
Okay, now you've said the magic words.
Sorry.
If you prefer not to, that's all I'm gonna want to do. You know that.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way,
As we grow day by day older together, Malcolm. Well, you don't really age, but I grow older next to you. I find you more and more. What's the word? Interesting. Yes.
wow, we got the baby of our group is maturing. How nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna write stories about you, Malcolm. One day, you are gonna be a celebrity.
Keep them brief.
Trademark. Part of Soul Properties.
Either way, I have a lot of research we should be getting on with. So if we can,
I agree. I've had my fill. Everyone good to go? Kai?
Yeah,
Jane?
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Take some pocket bacon as well.
Yep. All right. Thank you,
Right.
Bob. You have a good day, Bob.
Have a nice day.
Walk out with the group.
Bye, Bob. Kai, are you alright? You seem a bit
Bye, Bob.
shy today. All good,
Oh.
Kai?
No, just I'm a bit tired from last night.
Oh yes, I imagine.
mean-
How was that, Jane? I'll say with this kind of sarcastic kind of end to the word. How was that, Jane?
It was different.
Nice. That's good.
I'd rather
I'm
not
glad.
talk about it. I'm very private. I'll just go.
Hey, to be fair, when Jane gives you a pounding, it can be very painful, okay? You just gotta just roll with the punches.
Right, what Will said.
I mean, technically, she gave me like a very hard one this morning. You know, it was a very rough thing.
Not the same thing, but sure.
Oh. You've become rather promiscuous lately, Jane. I'm a bit concerned.
So, what are you talking about? We do it all the time.
Oh, do you now? Oh, sure. I mean, who am I to talk about morals? But sure.
I
That
mean,
sounds fine.
Will loves a good fisting from me.
I mean, yeah. It keeps her informed. It gets me awake.
I'll put the helm on. I'll put the helm on. I'll just start walking away. It's like, okay, I can't deal with this. No one is gonna break my good mood today. I'm just like, go.
what
Let's
was
go.
that about maturity?
Yeah, you know, he's getting there. Kind of.
I mean, coming from the person who mentioned maturity, he's looking to Jane. What was that about maturity?
What about it?
Maybe you should, I don't know, take a bit of your own advice there.
Nah, I'm alright the way I am.
It's gonna get you killed, you know that.
Well, I'm still alive right now. Can't
Anyway,
say for
I assume
can't
we're
say that
heading
for
to the
everyone
library.
here, but alright, let's keep going to the
Yeah.
library.
Yep. Let's keep doing that, eh? And with that, we're off to the library. With
Of course. Yeah, as you will open the map, you will scream the word library, and yeah, your characters can see it, but the map will change into the map of Zera. You guys can't because I was too lazy to make the map.
nice.
And
Sure.
like I wanted to be honest, but then I was like, yeah, there's nothing interesting in the city except for the library and the 8 towers, and I was like, nah. So
Sounds good. Go to the library.
so eventually, ping, you see the library, and it's not that far away from where you guys entered. It's in the same, basically where the hole in the city where the lake was supposed to be, but it's quite a large, old-looking building, and you guys will skip a scooter towards it, and as you will enter, you will. It seems to be like it's a closed-off entry, like you have to actually write your name up and before you're allowed to enter. But as you guys will enter towards this building, there was oh, hi, State Mages. How could we help you today?
Hello. Hi, we are the companions of the Ivory Moon, and today we're interested in perusing a couple of your wares, of your books. I just wanted to ask, is it like a rent basis, you only read in here basis, or can we actually purchase and own a book if we so chose to?
No, the books all stay here, and you pay per hour here.
Okay, so like, okay, per hour. So per person or per group? Because we're kind of all together and we're all gonna be in here.
Hey, Kai, why is he making an accent?
I don't know. Maybe he had the drink today. I don't know.
Made him all posh?
Maybe this is like sober wheel.
Right.
You know?
So, oh my God, I can't. I
It's
never thought about that.
amazing.
Right.
It's usually 5 silver per hour per person, but since you guys are a group, all state mages, we could do, 1 gold, 5 silver per hour for you guys.
Oh,
How much-
wait,
how-
1
how
gold
much-
and 5 silver.
How much
For
for
the 5
day?
of you.
Oh, for the
The
5.
entire
okay,
day.
wait.
Normally
I mean-
we will have deals of 4 gold and then you can stay the whole day, but we can turn it down to 3 now.
I will give you 2.5. So like 2 gold and 5 silver is what I'm saying. By the half. I probably should have made that clear.
Sure, we can make that deal.
All right, very well then. And Will pay
Per
2
person,
gold and
right?
oh no, okay, per person. Now that no, okay. The 1 gold, the 1 gold and 5 silver. That was for the entire group. I'm just moving that up to 2
Yeah,
gold
per
and 5
hour.
silver.
Oh,
Okay. We can do the 3 gold for the entire day for all of us.
no, because then it will be 15 gold. 3 gold and you can stay the whole day, 1 person. Do that times 5. I'm already cutting you a deal, normally it's 4 gold,
How
so...
about this? I'll
Huh?
pop him 2 platinum. We are not bothered. We have full access to this for the next few days we're here. No more questions. You can keep 1 of the platinum.
Well, I'm sold, and you will take them.
Yep.
Do you also would like a companion to help you with the search in this library?
A companion would be good.
Great, do you want, a runic
Um,
one? Or do you want a
which-
mechanical one? And you will see.
Which one's the best babysitter?
Like I said, we have the runics ones, these, and he will throw, it's a copper piece towards one of a pile of rocks sitting in the corner, and this he does. They will start to move around, and they will start to wake up. And you will see this, stone-like golem, like with runic symbols all over him. They are basically walking up to you, and well,
We'll go with that one. Jane, Syl, we've got you a babysitter.
Right. You guys do the research you need to do. I have one other piece of research to do. So I just talked to one of these companions here, and they'll help me find something on the subject I want to research. Am I hearing that correctly?
oh yeah, but the runic guy also costs you money, so
God damn, this is why I hate libraries. Okay, alright. How much money to get one of these companions for myself?
offer
To
yourself.
use.
Normally it will be 2 silver per hour, but if you want to, we can do, let's say 15 silver, and you have it for whenever you want to leave.
And I'm checking my own actual character sheet to see how much actual silver I have. So he's gonna give him 2 gold pieces and ask for 5 silver as change because I don't have
Yeah,
the
sure.
physical
He
silver.
will,
Oh,
give it to you.
Okay,
In
so let me just
exchange.
do that. So remove, and then 5 for change. Yep. Okay, and all right. Good luck to you, everybody. Mr. Brune, friend, let's go. And so, any books on firearm use, preferably for beginners?
He will make this kind of type of robotic sounds, but they are basically rocks moving against each
Yep.
other, and it moves pretty slowly, as you will expect a couple of rocks to walk, but it will walk around, and it will assign you to like a study area, like it's a closed off area where no one else is sitting, and he will point it out like take a seat, and he will gather around a few books, and after like 15 minutes, he has like a couple of 20 books ready for you, and he will put it in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just all right.
What are we researching again?
Past me was a bit of a nerd, so and then Will's just gonna grab from I assume is the top, or at least try to. Okay.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, Jane?
Right. What are these books for?
I mean, I'm trying to learn how to use my firearm, but you guys are doing something else.
There's 20 books on firearms.
Yeah, it's actually quite crazy. This one's on revolvers, and that one is on the blunderbuss.
Well, Malcolm, you better start reading as well, because from what I can tell, he seems to be a better shot than you are at the moment.
Wow. I'm going to step away and go to the edge
right.
to the corner over there.
Okay.
I'll be like,
Are you really going to question my aim when you just lost the only person who was capable of giving you more limbs?
I didn't lose him. He's still back where I can go to him anytime I want.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that'll go down well. Either way.
I mean, he owes me. I don't owe him anything.
I don't know. You should trust him now.
Yeah. Chapter 1. Hammer. It's called a hammer. I called it a pulley thing. Okay. Will's is going to be reading like a nerd.
Yeah, it's all kinds of books, like literally the history of where they come from, the first discovery, the first makers, blah blah blah. And there's actually only one book that clearly describes on how to properly use one.
Yeah.
I'll speak to our little steward and just be like, well, what do this library specialize in?
You say the runic stone thing?
Sure. Does it speak?
No.
I'll go back to the front desk and ask.
Oh, well, we have all sorts of old books. We don't have specialties.
Old books, alright. Now, before the history about the ruination and all that?
Yeah, probably a few books about that.
Yeah, something on precious magical minerals, perhaps. Something like that.
If old people decide to write a book about it, then yeah, it's probably in here.
Right.
Will you... maybe we should... if you give us 2 seconds, maybe we can discuss and make a list of topics we'll be interested in.
I mean, we have to tell to our companion. Not this guy is not going to look for the books.
I thought...
He's just the doorman. He's literally the doorman.
I'm sorry. I was miles away. I misunderstood it. All right.
Like,
sure.
if you want a
So,
book, like if you want a librarian that actually helps you back, I have these mechanical ones. They are quite talkative and quite fast on the job.
Well,
they're very annoying. That's the main thing right here. They're very annoying.
As you say that, oh boy, I heard how you could help. How can I help?
Yep, come on. My friend over here, I'll point towards Malcolm. He has a lot of questions and he wants a lot of books. You talk to him all day.
Before you take them, I must say, these guys don't shut up. Like, everything you will tell them, they will tell it through to others. Like,
that's perfect.
If you have no secrets to keep, then yeah, these guys are amazing.
Malcolm has no secrets to keep.
Oh, speaking of secrets, the previous guy that who only searches for porn in this library, he's sitting over there. As you say that.
Just look at the robot. Kind of. How does it look like actually? Like
it's like those ones of Fallout. Like you have a ball and then it's floating around with all kinds of tips of arms. But yeah, they only have claws with all these claws. They have like fingers on them, so they can easily grab books and not cause any harms.
That's so cute.
What can we call you?
Oh, my original name was Weedleton, but that's before I got designed to become a librarian, so people just call me Flying Robot Librarian or something.
Well, Flying Robot Librarian? Flying Robot Librarian.
I think Riddleton is nice.
I think we call him FRL.
Oh, FRL.
For real?
For real.
Great.
FRL. Yeah.
Right.
That sounds amazing. Now tell me, what kind of books can I get for you?
Well, actually, you seem to be the perfect book here. You seem to know a lot of things about people coming in and out. How long have you been working here for?
Oh,
actually
since 40
let's-
years now, since my
let's-
creation.
Let's get off the
40 years.
door. Come, follow us. I'll kind of ask the party so the guy in the door is not hearing all the conversation.
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
go
have.
to your own small study room, separate from anybody else.
I'm gonna ask maybe one of the bots for any information on stalking, prophecies, history, stuff like that. Anything I can just get my hands on regarding the plot.
Sure. Let's do one by one, because otherwise I might get confused as well. It's
Yep.
so first thing.
Stalking.
Oh, you prefer to sneak up on people? I get it. Haha. Wait, do you mean stall king or stalking?
Stalking.
Oh,
That guy. I'm familiar with
I
his
have
work, let's say.
one dark book all the way on top. I will be right back. And he will
Yeah.
fly up and quickly go back. And you see this, yeah, it's a pretty old book, probably over 1,000 years old.
Right, well, I'll start with this. I'll call you when necessary.
Sure. Before I drop everything onto you, somebody else want something?
I was looking for books on magical minerals, potentially obelisk stones. Yeah, and how to utilize magic. Well, actually, I guess that will be part of the magical minerals, like the uses of magical mineral stuff.
Sure. Like you have a lot of books about gems and the power that they emerge from it, but from obelisk stones. No yelling in the library, please. Yeah, from obelisk there's not that much written about it. Like the only things that represent obelisk stones are like with side of the emperor. Like he is the one that uses them and controls them, but where it originally came from, no one has that written in here, in this library at least, so you don't find anything on that.
Is there any paragraph of if I were to encounter one, how will I take its power to imbue it on myself? Like,
Nope.
is there any something? I'm sure
They
it's not gonna
literally
be.
the best description you get from it. They are very powerful stones. Ouch.
Yeah, and,
That's it. Like there's
kind
no
of-
more knowledge about them, even in this library. Yeah, so
Okay, all right, that makes sense. And then, as I'm looking at the magical mineral, try to figure out the history of the screaming salts and things like that we saw, like all those blue different things that we found in the mine that we did. They did try to kind of like, just for curiosity, if there was something that we could have obtained from them or things like.
no, they just have like
Okay.
like yeah, in this world, most arcane power comes from like using gems. That's mostly what they describe as well, and
Mhm.
like
Alright.
yeah.
So it's more like in terms of magical minerals, they are more like used for other things rather than them having innate power kind of thing.
Yeah,
apart
they
from the
more of-
obelisk stone.
Yeah, they are more of a recipe for power, not a source.
Okay, that's good.
Also, where they originally come from, yeah, they just assumed they were always here on this planet.
Okay, all right, that'll help. And a very last thing, I'll see if I can find anything on spells that could make someone insane, like a magical insanity or magical diseases or something like that. As I'm kind of thinking of my mom, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe there is something that I can figure out. Perhaps I could come back with knowledge of how to break.
You get like 100 books assigned by, for real. Like there are thousands of books about this topic, so
Should I make some investigation check? Or
yeah,
I
in
want
that
to
case, you
find
make
out
an
out of character
investigation roll. Yeah,
if it's just
because
a
there is
spell.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. If there is actually a specific spell that, because
Sure.
Saul doesn't really know wizard spells, so.
As you make that roll,
I guess you're specifically looking for
Nope.
the things that your mother has done and the way she acts and stuff like that while
Yeah.
she's been This
Like
mind wipe.
dominated, it could be like a domination spell because she was kind of like she killed someone, so I know she couldn't have done that without being dominated. To keep 2 servants, she killed 2 servants. That's how it started, and then she went to mental institution right away after that, and then so it must have been something like that. So investigation, okay, yeah,
Yes.
okay, come on, so
Just another quick thing, if just book reading in general is investigation. Malcolm will have given himself proficiency in investigation through his subclass.
Understandable.
It also means my perception drops to 12.
Before we head to you, Sol, back to Malcolm about
Yeah. I'm
do-
just going to quickly speed read it, really. Just get the cliff notes.
Okay.
I do that.
Yeah, I will just post it quickly in the. You will figure out that they are original named Demkins, like from Demonkins.
Yeah.
Just and you also get the names of probably his 2 brothers that I will just
Okay.
post in the chat right now.
Cool.
You also yeah, if you read through it quickly, you will realize that these are pretty much monsters. These created to destroy the humanoid race and such.
So, probably not a good person to make a pact with. However,
But like these stories are 2,000 years old by now.
yeah.
Pact
So-
of the Fiend!
Yeah, Pact of the Fiend, though, is very cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about it.
Do what you want.
Could be a Hexblade.
Back to Souls 22. You will find a book that has like a it's described as like there are cursed spells of like the ones that the usual wizards and such don't get to learn, or well, spells that are like not in above game, not in D&D, but the ones I made up, and well, these are extremely dark and powerful, and they will cost a lot to summon, but also their effects are insanely powerful. And the more you read into one of these spells, like it sounds a lot like one of these is probably cast onto you, onto your sister, and onto your mother by. And since he stole 3 obelisk stones, he probably has the power enough to.
okay. I think Saul will start kind of like thinking of the disease, the curse that he's convinced that it's actually an illusion that is only on his mind, even though he still sees his skin like that. He's kind of learned over the last few days to just ignore it and keep telling himself it's not really there. So he will be like, oh, what the fuck? I start reading, like, just whisper it to us. What the fuck? Okay, keep going.
Anybody want something else from the library?
Yeah, for real. You know where we are. We all love the Emperor. So we were wondering if you got stuff about the Emperor. You know, where he's been, where he loves to visit, where's his like most famous places that people get to know him, like stuff like things like that. You know.
Oh, we have plenty of the Emperor. What would you like to know?
Things where he likes to go visit.
Oh, you're kidding, right? He never leaves the palace, so.
Okay, well, let's take it a little notch back. Places he has visited.
Oh, the palace for sure. That's
Has he? So he's never left the palace.
not that I'm aware of, or well, is written in any of these books. It's
What do most of these books tell about the Emperor? What do they normally say? What's in common?
in common.
No, not in common language. Meaning, what's common between the books?
Oh, like which one everyone talks about. You mean that?
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, he stopped the ruination, or well, he wanted to stop the ruination. He stopped Vecna. He didn't stop the ruination. He tried though. He settled, transit. He built up all kinds of cities. So far he's done a pretty good job creating a perfect empire.
All right. Did they talk about any other people that are like close to him, that are still around or were around? I know one of them, which was Zipper. I think that was one, right?
Mm-hmm. We got plenty of books about him as well.
Oh, you do? Why don't you bring those over? Maybe we can learn something about Zipper himself.
All of them.
Well, how many books do you have?
He will turn around. You see this entire section, like probably around 100 books.
What's the oldest? We'll start from the oldest and work our way.
Oldest book, well, yeah, I have a transcript, and he will fly up and like it's a very small notebook of. This is Sieper's very first notebook that is recorded that we know of. Probably
Right.
isn't the oldest actually, but it has a lot of fun scribbles in it. Maybe, yeah.
All right. Let's have a look at those. And I think when I'm when I'm kind of looking through it, I want to see if there's any iconography, symbology, or anything that we've seen now that's been scribbled in his books, in this like notes or whatever people's notes. Something that's common, something which is repetitive.
Sure, make an investigation.
All
I
right.
could, Jane, if you want help, I could get the paper with the set writing on it to see if you can compare it with the original
I like
Zipper's
that.
writing, maybe in case.
Right.
So I'll pass you that as well.
That's
Well,
great.
I will just give you that one for free. It's the exact same Z.
So I'll say someone could
I'll
have
just
copied Jane.
well, if someone's good
Very
at
good
calligraphy, then he definitely did a fantastic job, or that's Zipper. But well, we're not gonna know. Let me see what else I can find out. Investigation. All right. Nah, not that great. 13.
It's yeah,
Was it almost a 20?
almost a 20, but no.
Could I say that because I'm there with Jane, giving her the note? Her maybe, but up to you, DM. Like just going
Sure,
like,
you
oh,
can
you
also
missed this
roll
bit.
one if
Look,
you.
can she roll with advantage though?
No,
'Cause
he
I'll
doesn't
be-
allow that. He only allows.
Nah,
Yes,
you roll
true.
yourself.
I'm
And
sorry,
I,
Jane.
I assume that Jane is relatively close by, and I'll be like, darling, this is really your element here. I'm learning about guns. You have yourself a good time. As he gives her bardic inspiration.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. Should I use that now?
So,
Does
yep,
it
and
feel like I'm stepping on your thingy, Jane?
No,
More?
you do it as well.
Yeah, it's okay. All
it's
right.
a D6. Or wait, so you also want the bardic inspiration as well?
He doesn't
No.
need it.
Doesn't
No,
need
I
it.
don't need it. Oh, it's here, Jane. I'll say.
Then you blind fuck, there's clearly a pentagram in there, yeah.
No, it's normal. It's the remove this piece of metal. Hold on, your wire is loose. It's in one eye. Okay. Tuck the wire back inside. Around.
I'll add that
Well,
to
with a net 20, I will give you perhaps a bit more. Like, it's mostly like studies about how clockwork mechanisms work, and well, he was kind of interested in the study of gravity first because he was a gravitational wizard. That's what he started as with, so he was more interested in that. But in his notes, he will describe how he once, like, out of nowhere during the day, he felt like there was a graviton surge above him. Like, there was another form of gravity existing in this universe. So that's what he was starting to, study and stuff. But eventually it has to cut down. Like, eventually was this, how do we say it? Like astrology, he was looking into the stars and stuff like that, but that was illegal according to the emperor, so he had to stop with doing that.
How interesting, I'll say. So the emperor didn't like people searching into what happens in the stars, and he doesn't leave the palace. Like, I wonder if he actually is bound to the palace.
Why? Why would he be bound?
Perhaps it's part of the deal. Maybe if we think that the emperor could be Vecna, it will make sense that he cannot leave. That's why he made this circle. Maybe that's the whole point of it. Maybe he wants to leave the palace. Maybe the palace is his the
True.
part of the deal, right? Like maybe he pretended to kill Vecna and then as is himself, and then he did some deal with someone, and the condition is that he cannot leave.
And the answers are in the stars?
Yes, because if you see here, like what he was saying, that he was researching gravity and things like that that were not supposed to be searched and then disappeared. Oh. And the emperor is the one who doesn't allow people to investigate on astronomy? Don't you think it's like two coincidences there already?
Kai, our old friend, Jay Feather, was very familiar with the stars. Are you also familiar with the stars? Do you know what? Because he knew the name of all of them.
I mean, he did teach me quite a few of the names. Yes, I actually, I remember most of them, but they are written in my little pad. Kind of start opening my notebook.
Oh, what are the
As
names?
well.
Tell me.
Yes, hold on. I think it's start going, and you see that the Soul notebooks are very similar to Cisco's, so it's gonna take me a few minutes. But yeah, I have it written down.
I only know the North Star, and
Oh, there is all these different names for the stars here.
Did he say there was 7 or 9?
There is 10 actually. There is Romulus, Aphrodite. Actually, I can Romulus, Aphrodite, Polybotes, Darkamus, Amicus, Aeodon, Anarchis, Ouroboros. I'm just repeating this name. Sorry, Daphne and Typhon. That is our planet actually. So these are planets.
Disclosure Typhon is
So are these planets actually, not stars, right?
So Typhoon, the last one that you mentioned, is the planet that we're on.
Yeah.
So
Typhon is the name of the planet.
So the other
9
things are 9 stars on potentially 9 planets. One could
celestial bodies, right? Are they stars actually, DM?
They are celestial bodies.
Yeah, so we are unsure.
I'll ask the thing and ask them, does he know it? Oh well. Okay, this is just going to be a shot in the dark. Anything about these names and the stars that my friend just mentioned?
Oh, no, that's highly illegal captivity. I shouldn't discuss this with any of you.
All right, but is there anything in this place?
No. Like I said, highly illegal.
Insight check.
Insight check the robot.
Right.
A robot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Inside checking that robot.
Little bit of oil is running down this side of the face.
All right, I think you're saying the truth. Okay,
No,
okay.
it's on Jane's side, yeah. On Jane.
By the way, you got a little bit of something trickling down your face? Oh, natural 1. How about that? 73.
Let's see here. The barrel is where it comes out. Barrel. Okay.
Is there anything else we want to check? What about the Kaban? No, not the Kaban. Yeah, the Tatim. So the Tatim. Maybe something here about that?
I'm more interested about this library that seems to disappear and appear. When was it last? When was it last seen? Is there anything about that?
Library did disappear and appears, so I've heard only about it in one book. But it's more of a legend, if you... I have no confirmation that it is actually real, so yeah. I will just grab the book for you, and it will literally grab you a book of, like, mystical or, well, abnormal stuff.
I blow on it. Dust coming flies out. Right. Okay. Let's all read this one together. Boom. Open it.
Make an investigation check again.
All right. Investigation check.
Hey, darling, you're doing well on that reading over there because you've always been well read. You keep it up, darling.
Yeah, about that.
For Jane.
All right. Okay. I'll keep on reading. And I'll do the investigation check.
I didn't know you were into books. I can recommend you a few, actually.
I'll use the D6. Why not? The highest I can get is a 17. It's a 16.
It's a 16. Okay. Yeah, it will give you a whole lot, actually. Like, in this book, there's a lot of old written legend and such. They even speak of Garen the Masia as well. Like how he created some of the monstrosities that are roaming the lands right now. I will give you this one. Because why not? Read it whenever you feel like. You probably will recognize it. And there's also another one that I want to give you. Let's do it like this. Read it in your free time if you want to, or no, I don't care. But what you will read about the library is that it's indeed a legend, and well, no, so far only like one specific mage has written about it, like the guy who wrote this entire book, but this is the only thing he has written, so nobody even knows if this is all true or not. This might be just pure fiction.
All right, I got an idea. Does this writer name the library? Has he ever put a name of the library?
No, but it has let's see. Sidious Starmoon. Wait, there are no moons in my campaign. Never mind. Yeah, that's the name of the person who wrote this book.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a long shot. Will, why do you got the map? Who's got the map?
Yeah, but I had darling. I'll just pull out the map, and it's like, so now they used to use gunpowder, which they put into the boats, and I'll just casually just hand it over to Jane.
I'll scroll it out, and then I'll just be like, all right, Celia Starmoon's library.
Nope.
Celia Starmoon's home.
Nope.
Celia Starmoon.
Nope.
Is Celia Starmoon dead? I'll just say that.
Oh well, I assume because well, this book is like 600-700 years old. It's old. It's old.
Well, do you know where he wrote it? Where he was when he did?
Does it say in the book? I didn't fully read it, to be honest.
I'm not too sure.
Like even the book, yeah, it doesn't say so.
No. All right. Thanks. I'll just keep on reading now.
All right. Anyone wants anything else? Maybe this is interesting. A scarecrow stands upon the fields with a cloak of straw and a heart of steel. His weapon a scythe, a tool of death. He swings with precision every breath.
Yeah, but the both on the Scarecrow one, you will know that it's a creation of Garen the Masia, the Tatim person. The other one, you have no idea. It's just a urban legend or something.
I mean, we saw a lot of crows. I will be thinking of the shit mouth a black crow. I used to.
Oh, you guys executed him in a nice manner, so yeah. He's not coming back.
He's no longer an issue. We've taken
Unless he
care of
had
him.
a phylactery, a crow phylactery.
A lich.
How many crows have that much time and money? Not many.
I guess so, yeah. Crow lich.
I'm gonna quickly look into like pats or anything like that if I can find something. If there's any research.
About what?
Pats in general, or like speaking to demons.
There's a whole copy of like
Yeah.
contract law in the
Yeah.
back. Like
Like demonic law. Like, is there anything on demonic law?
Not quite as much as you
'Cause
would hope, but there
I'm-
are a few.
there's just a note saying don't
I'll
do
roll
it.
for it. Yeah. But like, is it tenacious D levels? Do I have to do a band? Do I have to make a band?
Yes, you have to first collect a pick, but it's broken
Yep.
in half, so
Okay.
And then you have to sing.
That sounds easy enough.
you have to
What?
use your penis to deactivate some lasers, and but
Yep.
besides that, it's
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I mean,
You have
if
to
I
dive.
beat the demon in a rock battle, I should be fine.
yeah.
I have.
But
a
don't
flute
make a
proficiency.
roll.
I have flute proficiency. I don't know what that rolled. 12.
The graveyard.
Oof.
What's the biggest graveyard in? Where are we again? Transit.
The whole of transit is a graveyard.
Well, that's
Well,
actually a
that's-
quite good answer. Yes, there are plenty of graveyards during the Great War. There are plenty of mass graves, but actually, right underneath occultation is probably where the most dead bodies lies, since that's where the biggest battle of all took place. The one where Vecna got slain.
All right. Do you know of any chapels there near there?
Chapels? Oh, you mean from the old urban legend book? No, I know a few chapels, but I
Right.
don't know the exact location. I just
You
like
got
the one
na-
you've read before. It's
you got names for these chapels?
well, I got names for chapels, but not the one you're looking for. I assume the one in the book you just read.
But how do you know it's not the one that we're looking for?
Well, because you just read the word chapel in this book, and I assumed you were thinking about this chapel. And you didn't ask me about chapels before, so I assume you just want to be interested in this chapel.
Right, but it could be any chapel, even the ones that you're talking about.
No, because the ones I'm talking about are not the ones in the book. They're on other books. See, and you will fly away, grab another book. See, here, this book talks about the chapel. I know location of this chapel, so this chapel cannot be that chapel.
But
Correct?
why can't? No, but why can't this chapel be that chapel?
Oh, because that chapel is actually not a real chapel. It's more of a dark summoning creation area. It's
So what is just looking at things? Does the chapel comes to people who wants to die, or is the chapel luring people who don't want to die into death?
well, I've never been there, but I assumed they invite any living creature to die over there. I assume it's more of a cursed, evil place. Like that's
Sounds
what I
like-
assume from reading it, but I wouldn't know for
seems
sure.
like a good place for an undead, someone who is undead to hide, like, right? Like if you were like wanted to have some kind of macabre plan, you could, and you were someone of power, perhaps.
Sounds like where Malcolm would live. Malcolm, you live in a chapel?
No, not Malcolm. I mean, a leech or something like that.
Malcolm, exactly the same thing.
No, don't mean that.
Liches want to be alive after death. Do you think I want to spend my time with you all?
Well, you do anyway.
Yeah,
It's-
that's out of choice.
Well, I
Oh
don't know.
my goodness. I might just figured it out where this chapel might have been, but not sure if it's still there.
Either
Give me
way,
one moment and he will fly away, grab another book.
either way, if a lich is there, you know what liches do, right? To idiots who are weak and not on a lich's level.
Liches be bitches. That's what they are, and we can take care of them.
Yeah, you say that to them, and then they will turn you into an undead corpse, which will then, if you're lucky, you'll be used as.
We've got the
correct.
Well, we got the repellent. We'll just send you in because he can't turn into an undead corpse because you already are one. This is perfect. Foolproof
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, thanks. Either way, I'll tell them you said liches are bitches. You'll become a footrest, a willing footrest.
They can try. Do
I
all that
dare you
magic,
to
wompy
say,
wompy.
They
To
will
the king,
succeed.
Jane. How is that? I dare you to say that to the king.
The king's not a lich.
Is he not? Potentially could be.
Ah, I mean, we think you might be, but not to everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, how long he's been alive? There is no. He wasn't undead.
And you don't need to
undead.
dare me to do that. I'll just say it in front of his face. He's not really my king.
Actually, we should ask him. Like,
I mean, you mean the emperor, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, not the king, the emperor. Yeah, I mean the emperor. Well pointed, guy. Sorry.
But I mean, the king is already
wrong-
dead.
He wouldn't tell us anything straight, so I don't think it matters.
Hmm.
I think he'll find it funny if I called him a lich.
Either way,
I mean,
I don't
it's
think it
very
matters all
hard.
that much.
to read.
But
The
do
Roberts
you-
will eventually come back with another book. Well, this is a love roman about a lovely couple. Like this is way before the ruination, before that happened. This is like a love romance where two of them both they will believed in a different type of a god. So in their afterlife they wouldn't share their afterlife together because they would both get into separate places. So in order to stay together for eternity, they sold their souls and they would live in together for eternity into the Shadowfell.
That sounds very stupid of them. Couldn't they just choose different religions rather than selling their souls?
Was one called?
It's a
Raven?
fictional Roman, I believe. I'm not sure
Okay.
if this really happened or it
Okay,
might.
that-
I wasn't there.
I
mean, you know, Malcolm, it's got conflict, it's got drama, it's also got resolution. It's all you can ask for in a good story, even if it doesn't make logical sense.
Could you tell me the names of the characters on the roman? Actually,
Sure.
sorry, man.
Let
How
me
are
think of
I
something
guess
funny.
if you don't have it planned, then that means that it's not relevant.
How are you gonna
Don't
say
tell me,
Romeo
I'll say
and
no,
how are you
joking.
gonna say Romeo?
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
Juliet in a
butcher it
funny
so
way?
badly. Like,
No,
I was first thinking
Nomeo.
like just yeah,
She's the
but that is so
big,
easy. I was just what is the exact opposite of Rome? I was like thinking Tokyo or something like that. It's
Greek, I don't know, or Greece, or
yeah. Sydney
Yeah.
and what's the opposite of Julia?
Of Julia.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Mary.
August.
Sydney and Mary, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's the names of
Mary.
the characters. There
Yeah.
you have them.
Sydney and Mary. Okay.
Thanks.
Well,
Cool.
I don't want to read anything about some star-crossed lovers, so I'll leave that all to you.
Why did you think this has got something to do with the chapel?
Well, it describes that they are went to a chapel to get
It
this
mentions-
done to sell their soul, and this chapel's talking about
It exists.
receiving souls and bounding them to whatever they are bound
Oh.
to.
All right. So where is this chapel?
Stole their soul and bound them to a place by doing that.
Well, they were bound towards the gods first, so if it can bound them to anything, they would accept.
Oh wow.
But like I said, it was before the ruination, before the major cities that we know of right now exist, so it was like far in a camp, like very long time ago, but from the past. It should be around like either Zipper Dream, Lochwind and Opportunity, somewhere in that forest area.
Zipper Dream, Lochwin, and
Basically around
Opportunity?
in this area. Yep.
right. We were there before. So it could be.
Well, as a soulless creature, I don't think me being there is going to help. And probably a deterrent from it. If it's looking for souls.
Wait, that makes sense, right? Because
Yeah,
if it's something to do with the graveyard,
That's why I said it.
there were so many zombies. They must have come from somewhere.
Oh,
So there must be a
yeah.
place where they must have come out from.
Maybe the ancient graveyard is there.
Right. So we need to see a place which seems like it's been, people been digging out or crawled out from.
Knocked out.
Maybe a
I
big
mean-
hole, a big crater or something, and maybe we
Yeah,
can find.
that
We
sounds like something.
Right. Okay, that's something. We'll put a pin in that if we ever go in towards that direction. Maybe it'll give us more information about this creature that this Garen person created. Well, one of the creatures he created, I guess. It could be a lead, I mean, it's just a hunch.
Oh,
I mean, the last time you said that to me, and we went into the mountains, shit happened. So that's all I'm saying, Malcolm.
it wasn't good shit.
I didn't say it was gonna be good.
I mean, I suppose it would be nice to visit a graveyard before. Yeah, haven't done it before.
Before what?
It'd be nice to. Nothing. Either way, I'm pretty much done with what I needed to lock up. If you
Well,
guys are.
when you died and came, were you buried alive? I mean, not buried alive, but were you buried?
No, I was left there.
All right, so you haven't really been buried.
Nope.
Maybe that's what we have to do. We have to bury you and then you will just die.
Man, I can arrange that right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
Fair enough.
Do you have any journals in the library?
Journals like.
Really old ones, like from just before the ruination of people, experiences, and people like to write about their lives. Do you have any of that?
Yeah, there are a few, not that many, because well, long time ago, most people didn't write except for wizards and such. So
Oh, could we check them out?
sure, they are mostly not that interesting. They kind of describe their day-to-day lives. They're like mainly two groups of writing that you will find: the ones that are keeping track of how much money they have made by mining minerals and powerful gems and selling them throughout the world. And the other ones are more like the rebellious type, the ones that actually wanted to try to tear down the Ta team as they were building up in transit.
So maybe there's information there about the Atta team, the people that wanted to tear them down.
Hmm.
Maybe they mentioned their names, where they're based, whether they have like a fortress or some kind of place of where they had their operations. Will we check them?
Yeah, you will figure quickly out that they probably around the same area as Occultation. That's where they based their main headquarters, but they were literally out everywhere because, well, pretty big country and a lot of powerful gems to harness, and that's what they mainly did.
So no special like hometown of one of the Thai team or
No.
no.
All right, before we leave, we just want to have one last thing. Any information about Newfall? Because that's where we're going next anyway. So, can we find out stuff about Newfall? Anything that's interesting?
Oh no, nothing about Newfall. That it is only around 100 years old now, I believe. So no, like most books here have to be at least over 100. So
Right. Okay. Then we'll just go there then.
Oh, I'm not allowed to leave the library, so you have to sadly go without me. But it was nice serving you.
Yeah. You've been good. For real.
Thanks.
Well, I guess I can't read anymore. You done reading about your guns?
I'm not sure how far would I have gotten. I'd like to think I'd have gotten pretty far because that's what I focused on the entire time while they went through several books. But I mean, should I just make an investigation to see if I got far, or?
Well, you're not getting proficiency if you're asking that, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm at least making progress. I'm not saying get the proficiency.
Yeah,
but I'm making progress.
you made some progress, but yeah, you understand more about like previously where like you shoot the thing was like, whoa, why do I have a kickback? That's weird. Is that how supposed to? Now you understand also the force of power. Oh, and such like that. And oh, bullets actually drop off after a little while. Ah, like the things like that. That things that Will probably would not have realized because it's Will.
Yep. And I'm happy with that. I'll be like, all right, darling. Okay, I am. Okay, I've read enough about that. Oof. Everybody else good to go?
All right. Yep. Oh, good.
I've read what I needed.
Yes, all good.
Kai,
All right.
I didn't do any
Yep.
much reading. I know the tables are a little bit too high, but I hope you
It's
found
okay. I
what.
was sitting on the books. I think probably. I don't think I damaged any of them. It's just
Wait, did you say you were shitting on the books? I mean, I don't think
no,
that's allowed.
sitting. No, I
Oh,
sat on them.
you sat on the books. Okay, okay. I thought you were shitting on. Do you actually shit on books too?
I mean, no.
Have you shat on books before?
I'm going to leave.
That wasn't a no.
I know, right? Learning new things about him every day. We just leave.
Oh, it's going well.
Great.
I'll say to Jane. I'll kind of wink. And
What's
he's
going
kind of
great?
like, "Ooh, you're, the beginning of something, right?"
What are you talking about?
I mean, yesterday was getting to know each other intimately. Today, you interested on how he
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on things. I mean,
Right,
not
yeah.
saying anything, Jane, but it sounds like you want to know more about Kai, right?
Right. He's very interesting.
I'll kind of look at Jane because I know her type, and I'll be thinking, I don't know. There is
Do you,
something off.
do you really know her type?
I mean, you've gone
Is there
attracted
a
by
type?
Is
creatures
there
who
a type?
were quite well built, right? Like Henry was quite well built, was he?
Was he? I don't think he was.
Actually,
It's
I
also
don't
a
think he
wizard,
was.
of course.
I
He
don't think he
was
was.
like,
Wizards are
Yeah.
known for that strength modifier.
He's
Yeah.
attracted
I'll
to magic
ask Andy.
users.
I'm gonna search
That's
it up
what
Yeah,
for
it
you.
is.
Let's see what
yeah,
his
that
strength
would be a
was.
thing. Yeah, actually, I'll be thinking, okay, yeah,
+1.
maybe she's attracted to magic.
+1.
+1, yeah. Okay, so that
Plus one
I
makes
mean, in terms of
strength,
normal
plus two
D&D
on
lore, that's
con. He looks
pretty
kind of
good.
fit, but no, he's not buffy.
Okay, I'll say, oh well. I mean, yeah, love is love. You don't choose who you fall in love with. I mean,
I mean,
For reference,
I've never been in love.
for reference, Will has a +2 strength and a +3 con. So like he's more well fit than Will's more well fit than Henry. So just letting you know, like if
yeah.
you're going off that, like
I'll be like, okay, yes, he must be attracted to magic. I'll think like on my mind, kind of thing. All right. I mean, being in love is the best thing ever, Jane. I mean,
I'm sure. Yeah, we had this little discussion, and that's when I think you told me about your sister. You know me. I like to just have a little bit of fun here and there, and then honestly, the only really thing I love is fighting in the
I
ring,
mean,
of course.
when the right person comes, you will know, and then everything will change.
Well, when that time comes, I'll let you know.
All right. Let them know. I'll say. I'll kind of like blush for a second with my goldeny kind of skin. Blush and I'll, yeah. Yes. Yeah. And I'll kind of turn awkwardly. Let's go then.
As you guys will walk out of the library, we will take a short break now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10. Then, yeah, we will take a short break right now, and then we will be right back, and yeah, we'll see what you guys are going to do next. We will see. So stay tuned. We will be right back, and yep.
Yep. See you.
And welcome back, everyone. So, previously the party just walked out of a library, and well, it's probably like 5-6 hours later, so it's still some daytime left. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure. I don't know what we should do.
Alright. So the next train coming out, I guess we'll head to the station then, since we're done in town.
Well, I
Right.
mean,
Let's get the horses.
Yeah, let's
I-
get some food for the horses, actually. Now that we are here, we could get supplies for a few days for them.
All right. We'll get some supplies and then we'll head to the station.
Sure,
Right.
you guys can easily get some food for the horses and such. It's probably
Then-
around the silver for a few days, so no need to worry about it.
Yeah. 3 gold, 1 gold, 5 gold,
1 silver.
1 silver. Okay, nice. I'll mark it off. Thank you.
So yeah, if you wanted guys to head to Newfall, we could just skip to it, that you guys take the train and go to Newfall, or but you
Yep.
can also do it like without the trains, and then, well, if you want to do a random encounter, I don't care.
Yeah, maybe let's do. I mean, up to you guys, but we could do a random encounter.
Like if you prefer to keep on going with the story, then yeah, sure, take the train. Otherwise, we could do it on.
You know, our horses do need
Feel
exercise. Maybe it's best just to, use the horses for once.
All right.
We don't want to get spoiled by the modern conveniences of technology,
Oh, yeah. I hate these train things. This hell machines, whatever. Yeah, let's take the horses and the cart.
All right.
Random encounter time.
We're walking along. I'll just ask Malcolm, where did you come from? Like, where's your home?
I'm from a. I mean, I've told you before. Remember?
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it's called.
Well, have a better memory.
Well, is it anywhere down south, west, east, north?
North.
All right.
It's a little town in Tyrania called Traken.
Oh, you're from Terrania?
Yes.
Wait, isn't that where we're from, Will?
Yeah, darling.
Wow. It's a little town.
Yeah.
I guess we were more like east of Terrania, right? The big city, you could say.
Okay.
Ever
Yeah, I
been to the
guess
big
we're
city
more-
there?
I probably did a few odd jobs. Whoever knows. Can't keep track of the shit I did in my life.
Fair enough. And Kai, I guess you've been in this land most longest. I guess you been down south,
What, in Newfall? No,
around that area or anything like that? No.
not really. Only north of Steep Stream. I was there, then I went up.
All right. Well, I guess this is gonna be a scenic route for us, and both our lovely horses will get some exercise in, as Will said.
We need to think of a excuse as well for us not joining the war, because that's gonna be the first topic that is gonna come up. As we are state mages, maybe we are gonna be asked to join the battle. Right?
Well, my first thought is to tell them.
We're on the Emperor's business, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, whatever you guys do
yeah.
for
We could
official
say that we are doing a
an investigation of something.
yeah, an investigation at the moment.
We could just say we're not stupid. We're not doing that.
I know, but
That's what I'm gonna
that's-
say.
That will,
We're going
you
to
could
wait
say
until we
that,
see
but
which side
I
is winning,
think-
and then we're going to join the war.
I mean, I wouldn't mind to join the war if we didn't have a more important mission.
But I mean, you can't join the war because you're not a knight. You have to be a knight first. So
Hmm.
just finish your
Yeah.
training, and
Yeah, I think that Kai's right. I mean, it's gonna take you a year, and by that time, I'm sure the war is gonna be over anyway. So maybe next time.
but I mean,
I hope so.
Sol is really good. Maybe he can do it faster. You know,
Oh,
I
thank you.
see him like doing the swords.
He's a baby. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of wars that are gonna come around. So
I mean, wars normally take more than a year. I don't know really, but hopefully it will be a short one.
nobody
I-
likes
I-
war anyway.
I mean, wars are generally there's no real length. I once heard of a war that was 38 minutes.
What?
It was 38 minutes.
I've also heard of one that was like 7 hours.
I've also heard of a war where 100 people went into battle. They brought back 101 people. They made a friend. It wasn't much of a war.
DM, do I remember how long the war that my father died on lasted?
Well, it's more of a ongoing war in the Boradian Kingdom, where, well, it's more of land versus, the kingdom itself.
Okay.
So, well, it's more of a never-ending war, more of a not really a war, but more of a battle between the kingdom trying to survive versus the evil of the land lurking in it.
Yes, I'll mention that. Well, war against evil never ends. That's still going. Apparently, I remember my poor dad, who perished and fell on war, and that war is still going. Forces of evil are relentless.
I'm sure they are. I really don't know anything much about all that. It's complete different lives. But hey, here we are. I'm gonna learn so much more once we get to Newfall and see what this whole war business is.
Yes, it should be. I wouldn't say nice because it's horrible, but we'll learn things.
War is unwarranted death and destruction. For no real reason other than someone with power wanted more.
Sure.
Well said.
Just walking along.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I assume you guys want to do this on foot then? Then where the car is
Yeah.
for you.
Sure.
Yeah, then eventually, you guys will leave the city, and once you're in the wilderness, it will take 2 weeks worth of travel.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Somewhat around that, slightly
I-
shorter, but... Where's the ruler now? God damn it, I hate this new...
It's weird, no?
Where's the ruler?
Yeah, they
It's
hide
it's
the
it's
key
that it's that
there.
little between the it shrinks, you know? It shrinks. It's that
It
little
shrinks, that doesn't help.
Yeah, I know. As a DM it's really annoying.
It's just on top of the dice. The dice and the ruler.
Yeah, you'll see a little
there.
gap there. Just go
That's
in
third
between
order.
them. Yeah, but just go above that and there is a
Measure. How is that a measure? That's a circle with a stripe in it. Sorry. I hate the New World 20. I have to get adjusted. I hate new things. Anyway, who wants to make the D100 roll?
Also, I noticed it changed it to kilometers, no? It should be...
Yeah, I
miles.
changed it. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
All right, I will make the D100
Because this
row.
is slightly more
because
accurate.
I like it.
Alright.
Sure.
D100, here I go. That is going to be a 28.
Okay.
28.
Never had a 28 before.
Neither have I.
Oof. This is a fun one.
Fun for who?
Issue.
Fun for you.
Well, it's fun for me. Yeah, well.
Definitely.
You guys will probably. Okay. As you will travel during into forest, and there's not that much to see. You probably will follow the princess as she will guide you towards Newfall. Eventually, you will hear a flute somewhere in the distance in this forest. Make a roll. History, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Everyone but
like
Sky can make one.
Does it
Sorry,
sound like
Kai.
the Kenku that we heard before, actually, before I roll?
That's
I never met Kenku before.
Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to make the roll.
I'll say while this is happening, because I rolled shit. Will, I gave you that flute to manage your spells, not to bother me. Stop playing it.
You gave me a flip. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
Yeah,
I didn't know what you're talking.
You're holding it right now. I can see it in your hand. It's not a bottle.
Oh, that was my mistake. I just put it away, and I assume the sounds are still going.
Oh, that was it. That's the end of no. You still hear it, and well, Jane and Sol. Funny that you said it, but yeah, it's the exact same pan flute sound you heard before from.
Mm,
You
I'll
hear that sound?
mention it. Yes, it sounds like that Kenku with the crocodiles. That's weird.
Right. We should go
It's a
see
beautiful
what he.
sound.
Do they want a rematch? Dance battle rematch?
I don't know. What did you
Wait a
say,
minute,
Kai?
you know this person?
Yes, we helped them in the past, but we found out afterwards that it was a bit of a dispute. He was playing the flute and annoying creatures in the forest.
And then we didn't do what he asked, and then he got a bit upset and went off.
Now he's back to annoy us.
Yes.
I mean, his flute sounds nice. Probably
So
annoys
it's a
you.
friend or an enemy or kind
You
of
know
like.
what? Will will pull out his own flute. We could have ourselves a little flute duet or a flute battle. You know?
You could do a flute off. Yes, that sounds like
Exactly.
something.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. So
He's
can-
somewhere in between an enemy and a friend, Kai. We aren't sure.
We call
So
him a
stranger.
frenemy.
Yeah, stranger, frenemy, because he did kind of like if I remember correctly, actually, DM, was it that he said to us that he wanted to get rid of the crocodiles, but the reality was that the crocodiles wanted to get rid of him because he
No,
was looking for a game.
he wanted
Like
bamboo
flute?
sticks so he could fix the flute. But then you had to talk to a couple of frogs, the New Jersey frogs, and then you had to go to the crocodiles. Like the crocodile and frog, he wasn't separating the birds.
Oh,
Just
okay, okay,
wanted
okay.
to
And
repair
we
his thingy,
and,
and well,
and we did get the bamboo sticks for them, actually, right?
yeah. Then he
Yeah.
turned out to be evil, and well, he gave you the shitbird.
Oh,
Ah.
he's the shitbird creator.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Right.
anyway, and Will's gonna
So
start walking
enemy,
towards the flute
friend,
noises.
Yeah,
what?
I'll say more like
Yeah.
a potential enemy. We'll decide after this time that we see
Yeah,
him. Right?
and then
Yes.
with
Let's
the
get-
flute in hand, I'm gonna walk up to where the sounds are coming from. I'm gonna, howdy.
Oh God, here we go.
As you will walk toward the bushes and such, eventually you'll come into a pretty open area where you indeed see this Kenku sitting on a rock playing the flute, and around him you see all these animals dancing around. On closer inspection, you will see that all of their necks are broken of the animals.
That
You
that
terrible person.
I'll cover the eyes.
that does
Tie.
seem a little bit excessive. I will admit that. Anyway, friendly Kenku, how are you doing?
Oh look, it's the fools again.
I have come prepared, and he'll hold up his own flute. I challenge you to a flute duel.
That's it?
That yeah, I mean, what else did you expect?
Vengeance, revenge, something more
And we'll just
plastic.
Can I ask something, DM?
Sure.
Okay, okay. This is for everyone. This is for everyone. Was that enough of a distraction to have a sneak attack round?
It's up to you. I mean, I'm not doing it with the. I mean, I'm doing it with the intent of getting his attention, but I'm not thinking, oh, sneak attack. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually beat you in a flute battle. That's Will's thought process.
I'll look
Well-
at Kai just quickly as well, as Malcolm kind of have that
Ready as a
thought in
weapon.
mind. Yeah, I
Ready as a
would.
weapon.
Yeah, I guess I'll look at Kai for approval because I'm sure Kai is not gonna love the fact that all these animals with broken neck are dancing there, and it's probably he's doing.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna be like, I have been educated recently. I have learned the art of the flute, and I will use said art.
he gives a good blow.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
You see, this is why she's the smart one. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, darling.
To come back to Malcolm real quick, what is your stealth modifier?
My stealth is a +10.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he will never notice you, even if you roll a
Okay.
net one. So
I
to come back to your question, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot the flute out with his hand.
Ooh.
My hand or his?
Both if
Oh,
he can.
both of them. Like,
Collateral.
With Whales of the Grave, I can do both.
If he gets
So-
close enough. Yeah.
Yes. So, to answer both questions, yes. Either way, I'm gonna shoot it out of the fucking Kenku's hand. Or try to.
Understandable. Do your damage.
Luther, can I roll first? 'Cause I want to.
Yeah. Roll to hit. That's well done.
Yeah. Steady
Is
aim.
the,
loop
is the,
it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
20 is more than enough to hit it, and well, flutes usually don't have more than 1 HP, so yeah, it's dead. As you will see,
Aha!
it will scatter all around, and as you do that as well, all the animals that were standing around dancing, they fall dead on the floor.
I win by default.
Cheater.
Malcolm,
Cheaters.
why do you do that,
I'm
Malcolm?
sensing some tension here.
Right,
I am
could.
and Will go first. I am sensing some tension here. That I will
mean,
take my victory and leave.
Were
But if you're
the
going to be a sore loser about this,
were the undead animals not good enough for you, Jane?
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's not it. Where
Were
you're,
they not? Were
well, you're
they
just
not good enough?
well, you're assuming he did
Would
that.
you rather I shoot him in the head?
I mean, you're just assuming he did that.
Yeah.
Well-
Did you do that? I'll ask the Kenku. Why did you
Well-
bring all these undead animals back to life? What's wrong with you? Did you kill them?
My family. My friends.
What did he say?
so
Family
I-
and friends.
My family and my
family
friend.
and friends. Oh wow.
so do I get some money?
Again.
You know, customarily there'd be some wages going on. I'm gonna take that as no. Your silence. All right then. I mean, I get bragging rights, at least.
You will see that the Kenku will go back to his flute and he will kind of start preparing where the hole is now in the flute as well. He's working on it.
Is that magical? Right? You enchanted all these creatures that your family and friends will you kill. Is that right?
Somewhat correct. You're gonna help or what?
I mean, if you want a rematch, I'm fine with that. So all right, and then Will's
I
just
mean,
gonna go
Will, I
up.
think I understand your point, but this is quite a serious situation. Kai, you should decide what should we do here. I'll look at Kai.
I don't know what happened, but I don't like that all these animals were killed.
How did all these animals die, Mr. Kenku? Why don't you start with that?
Isn't obvious? Snapping neck.
Sure.
That's
Did
now-
you snap it?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yeah, that's the next question. Why?
Unfriendly, mean creatures.
I mean, that's fair enough. You didn't have to bring them back though. I draw the line at that. And no, Jane, an apology. He's evil. It's fine.
All right, all right. What if? How about this? What if you repair your flute, and we have ourselves our flute duel? If I win, you never play the flute to like resurrect animals or for evil again. If you win, that you get my flute. Then you can have more resurrection stuff.
That's my
guess.
flute.
You gave it to me. It's technically my flute. You technically gave it to me as a gift.
I gave it you so you shut up talking about your college education.
But you did give it to me.
Flute is beyond repair. I need
More bamboo?
more bamboo.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Well,
Unfortunately, there's no bamboo in this area.
If we find you bamboo, will you do it?
Or
All right. Where can we find this bamboo?
Well, next to the frogs.
remember all the way back there.
All right. I don't suppose you know of any bamboo that's around here rather than way back there, because if that's the case. We got other things to do.
You can't teleport or something?
No.
It's not can't. It's just more like won't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are we?
Wool if I could. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are we really considering
No, we wouldn't.
helping this Kentu?
I mean,
No.
I was considering wanting to destroy his morale through my new education, but
I've-
that was shot to hell.
I've already done that.
Yeah, but his morale was going to be down. Now he's just incentivized to go fix it and do this again. Whereas if I beat him, he'd be like, "Oh no, I suck and I can't do this," and then he'd stop.
So
Yeah, it's
it's
I
good.
easier,
would.
so it's easier to
Oh.
break his spirits rather than
Well,
Yes.
I was want to know who he really is, and well, first question is why did you send that shit bird to shit in Will's mouth?
Oh, funny joke. Wanted to get rid of Bird myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So it was, and
I-
this is
I-
all
I-
this is
I
all a
respect
joke
that.
to you as well.
I had fun once they were dancing, so
Do you know something we could do that is very, very fun? And I will whisper Lumen Twig Blook, and then you will see this magical box just appear next to him.
Uh, what is that?
That is a place where you could play for a while on your own, perhaps to rethink your choices for a while.
Is that a time
And
locked box?
if that is what I think it is as player Joey, Will's gonna be like, that seems like a bit much. I mean, the guy's a sore loser, so but
I mean, it won't harm him. It should be fun. That's all.
very very heroic. Either way,
yeah,
I
I-
don't have to listen to this poor music anymore, so I'm good. I'll see you all at the cart.
music
yeah,
man, give me
yes.
your flute. Let me play first, then you do.
Insight check.
Sure.
Insight check. I want to know whether he's actually or whether he's going to try
I
to.
don't
like,
think
just
it matters
copy.
which. Yeah, I don't think it matters who does it first, but when he does it, he's going to do something else.
18.
Oof, he's definitely hiding something, but he does want to battle you for sure.
Okay.
All right. Look,
Well,
there's multiple
Joey.
ways of instrumentation. No,
Joey.
he's going to put the flute away. We will do either a dance off or a sing off. I will accept one of the two.
I mean, you have a flute there, Will. Why don't you just both of you blow each other? Hurry up.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
start
blow
with-
me.
That's not how the flute works, darling. Once you have an instrument, you treat it like your own. You take great care of it. I mean, this individual here, he's not a great example, but still,
You broke my flute.
I didn't break your flute.
I mean,
You
was
guys break
careless.
my flute.
You were careless.
stroke the flute, blowing it. Let him stroke the flute and blowing it.
No.
We'll see who blows first.
Well, obviously,
there's
the
some more
Kenku
undead.
wants to blow first.
There's only one thing to blow.
He's gonna summon more undead, don't you all see this?
He's
That is
not
a fair
gonna
point.
do that.
Of course he is.
Are you gonna do that?
No,
Exactly.
how
There
would
we go.
I?
Are you really gonna listen to him?
And if you had the flute and it was working, will you do it again and kill more animals and bring them back again?
The more the merrier, right?
Oh my god, he
No.
just admitted it.
What?
Jane, are you seriously going ahead with this?
All right, look.
I'll just,
gonna be
I'll just
honest
look at
with
him.
you. Here's what I'm gonna do, Jim. I'm gonna be honest. Your flute playing skills were not up to par, and I'm gonna subtle cast vicious mockery on him.
You don't need
Oh.
You don't need to
that was
That,
quite
that
harsh.
seems mean.
That's just harsh. Whew. The
Hmm.
one thing
That's a-
he had now blown away to smithereens, and
So
then you're
subtle
rubbing it in his face, in his beak.
And then a vicious mockery, DC 15 Wisdom save.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so I'm...
And that's 5 psychic damage, and I guess disadvantage on any attacks. But again, he's not gonna necessarily know that there's any magic coming out because it's subtle, and it only takes away the verbal components of vicious mockery. Now, I'm just speaking facts. You don't have to be a sore loser about the whole thing, about your flute
I'm not
breaking.
sore loser.
Sorry.
Girl. Give me your flute now. I will destroy
Oh.
you.
I'm
What?
sorry your flute broke, and I will do another subtle cast of vicious mockery again. Yes, and if you're asking where this is going, the answer is yes. for another 5 damage if he fails a DC 15 con save.
Oh no,
Or
now
wisdom, not con.
Wisdom?
Not con, wisdom.
Oh no,
Wisdom,
he...
yeah.
Yeah, he saved this one.
Oh, he saved that one.
Yeah.
And then
Are
after
you really
that,
gonna try and kill him with vicious mockery?
yes.
Mocking to death.
Yes. And I will keep repeatedly doing this. And I will be
How
like,
many times
and
can you do
another
it? Just say it at this point, and I will
Cantrip.
roll for you.
It's a
Okay,
cantrip.
so
I mean,
I
even though you
no,
do
I have
subtle,
subtle.
just a quick
Okay.
thing, he will know that someone just attacked him with magic, even though he doesn't know it's you. Like he's bleeding psychic damage, pretty much. So he will notice that.
Does he know it's magic though?
Yeah,
Or
but
is he just
he's-
like
Yeah, he knows it's some
uh,
form of damage, but
Like I don't know, up to you how you wanna roll it. But I just think, hey, if he's
I mean, if that's the way it's gonna go, then I mean, at that
Like-
point, it's just I'm gonna escalate. At that point,
I'm gonna give you an advantage. Like you probably have 4 more of these left to do, or something.
or yeah,
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to kill him with 4 more of these.
really. All right, that's fine then. In that case, instead of doing 4, I'm just gonna subtle cast blindness on him. So we're just gonna leave it at that then.
Wow,
Instead of
you're
doing
really
what
mean at him. Yeah,
yeah.
that's.
I mean, hey, if that's how he wanted to do this, that's fine. You know.
Also DC 15, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. I posted it right now.
Yeah.
So,
I rolled 12, so it's blind or deaf, whichever you want.
blind.
As I see the Kenku acting blind, I'm gonna try to grapple him and put him inside the box.
Okay. That case,
It
make
doesn't
a.
harm him. He's a timeless. He's there frozen in time. So
Okay, roll an initiative because that
Wait, is
actually
this the
matters.
box that
Oh,
you
have
lost
to roll
your
it.
friend in?
yeah,
So maybe he will be lost as well?
I mean he's not our friend, but hopefully not.
Okay. A
It's
gift
just
for Zipper.
Oh, that's gonna be a horrible
Shipper.
gift for Sipan. I mean,
But yeah, so
hopefully-
roll initiative if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Malcolm has just gone back to the cart. He's just lying there,
It's done.
speaking flat down. That's it.
Oh no, my thing is there. I just get my icon out and putting them up. Yeah.
Oh, you just roll initiative just to see how fast you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Oh, cool.
Or
I'm
roll
just-
text, doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna stand near the tree, kind of. I don't know, just like being entertained by this whole situation, watching Malcolm kind of walk away, and be like,
Yeah,
yes.
since I rolled a net
Success.
1, you are faster than him, so you can add it to the list, by the way. Well,
Yeah.
Another net 1 rolled.
Okay, so I will run towards him in the moment I realize he's blind, like I was said, and with my crappy strength, my zero strength, I'll try to grapple him.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
What
Grapple
can I
him.
do? Yeah, so I'll use one of my attacks to grapple him. So I'll do athletics.
Yeah. Grapple.
Wow. Okay, he's grappled.
Oh,
Wow,
yes.
another
Natural
one.
20, yep.
You're on a roll today, bro.
So I'm just
Like when it doesn't matter, he rolls good, right? It's,
I
it's
know,
insane.
that's Disco for you. My initiative
wish you were on
18,
Tuesday
I
like
never
this,
roll in
it's-
any campaign that matters, when it matters, yeah.
Except for Tuesday, and then.
Yeah, actually, unless I'm evil.
It's so weird. So yeah, you have him grappled.
Yeah, and I will use my movement to actually push him inside the box.
Sure.
That's a thing.
And
And I
let me
will-
go! Let me go!
You need to rethink your choices. I'll give you 24 hours, and then we'll speak again. And I will say Cassandra Lumenbluck, and then
Don't
the
tell me what to.
box will disappear.
Great, that's one way
Alright.
how to solve this encounter. That's. Wow.
Did we just did we just abduct a bird? Is that what actually?
No.
Weird series of events, this
You-
encounter,
you
yeah.
You guys did that.
Hey, I was just gonna keep shit talking him until he died. That was gonna be my
That's
plan.
even
so...
worse. Come on, at least he can rethink his choices. We can keep him there, and I'm sure he's gonna feel different after eventually.
While this is happening, I'll just kind of look at Kai, and I'll just go up to him, and I'll be like, "You alright? Should we do something about this?"
I mean, they're undead, so we probably should burn them or something. I don't know. I don't think you can even eat them anymore.
All right. Oh, well, I'll gather them up and make it into a pile. Can you burn them?
And I'll gather some. I'll gather some wood, and I'll make a pyre.
All right.
I'm getting better at the bar dropping though. That's what I noticed.
The what dropping?
I don't know, some lingo I heard some of the kids use back in the other town. Eh. The point is, I won a flute battle. I can brag about that.
I mean, you won a flute battle without playing the flute. That's
Exactly.
That's impressive.
Thank you, darling.
You can put that. You can put that in your resume.
She gets me.
Once I've stacked all the little critters together.
I'll ignite it with a firebolt.
Also, the flute of the Kenku is still laying on the ground over there
Oh,
as well.
it goes in
Depending.
there as well.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll burn that too. You see, that flute, it's not meant for amateur hands. So it's better as buried than someone dangerous to find it.
I wonder what this creature is. I know it looks like a Kenku, but there is more to this. He must be some kind of, obviously, a spellcaster of some sort, right?
Right.
I mean, I would say necromancer because of the undead
Yes.
minions, but I don't know.
Actually, yeah. I mean, 24 hours. The problem is, while he's there, he won't feel the time passing, actually. Now that I'm thinking.
I mean, he could still reflect. We could always just get him out if you don't want to, and then just be on our way. We burnt his flute and the corpses, so we technically stopped him.
Should we drop him somewhere that he couldn't harm anyone? Maybe somewhere unpleasant, perhaps?
I mean, he's trapped in a timeless hellscape right now. That's probably
You know what
not
the fun?
best place for him, but it's a place.
Actually, yeah.
Well, you know what the funniest thing would be? Well, this is when we're back on the cart and we're just kind of driving off
Yeah.
now or whatever it is. I'll be like, it'll be funny if he ends up with Jay Feather and he gets the eye or something. Then that would be pretty funny.
Well, yes, that's a foreboding thought. Funny, I guess, not for us. We release it.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
I think,
mean,
like Malcolm said, maybe we should keep him there for now. It's
I'm not saying we keep him there. I'm just saying probably the best place for him. If
All
you don't
right,
want to deal with
and what if I
However,
get a set of dice and I roll, and if I get an even number, we let him out. If I get an odd number, we keep him in.
Alright.
I will say, for the simple fact, we have just locked him in the prison, despite the fact we did take away the threat.
Yeah, that's why I'm debating. If we took away the threat, then we can let him out technically if he's not a threat. But I'm gonna do it, and Will gets out a real
maybe
just normal
Will.
piece
Wait.
mix.
Why don't you throw my fate blade? If he falls with the blade down, roll a d2, and maybe up to you. If you think his dice are better, I'll do the same with my blade. Anyway.
Will prefers dice, so he's just gonna get like a real life d6, and he's like, all right, that's a bit weird, so but no, and it's even as it turns out. So all right, we just let him out then, according to that rule.
All right. I will just for my sake, I'll roll a d4 as well. Even is out, just because I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Sure. Let's get him out. So I will say the word again.
He's not gonna be there.
Cassandra Blumentwig.
Sure, the box.
Cassandra.
Reappear.
Yeah. Oh, he appears again. Okay.
The box appears.
Oh, the box appear. Okay. I'll
in there.
yeah, I'll go towards the box.
There's another note.
I'll open it.
WTF? Question mark?
Yeah,
Z.
Please don't. XOXOZ. No.
Yeah,
it's-
stop sending stuff, people.
Stop sending me this.
I'll
Send
take
me a
a
turkey next, for fuck's sake. No, you see the Kenku is sitting in there. Holy fuck, that was a quick 24 hours.
yes.
Yeah,
Have
think
you
about what you've done, son.
Oh, yes, I learned my lesson. Now, if you don't mind, I will go. He will flap his wings and...
Yeah, well,
We'll
You're a
to fly
Kenku, you
away.
don't fly. What? That's
He
not
does.
a Kenku.
He's a weird Kenku.
he's
It's not a
really
Kenku, it's probably an
yet.
Aarakocra saying that's a Kenku. But
You race swapper, race liar.
Now, so you can't be saying that. Hey?
I mean, he's pretending to be a Kenku and he's another Kokra. It's just like, I don't know. It's like if I was an elf and I cut the tip of my ears off. It's really wrong.
I mean, we could just say
Yeah.
the same thing about you, so you think you're a knight, but you're not.
I mean, but a knight is
Yeah.
not my race. It's just my profession, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I understand you, Jane. I'll just wink to her, even though I
And
don't
I'll
really
just be like,
understand her.
don't you do it again, or else Will, the flute player, will come to you. Crazy Kenku, as he flies away.
When he's flying away, do I see any change in his eye? Does he have an effect in his eye or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
you just as he's flying off to kind of safe distance, you'll once again hear quite an evil laugh coming off after him. Like, idiots!
Are we
As he flies
sure
away.
that was a good decision there, Jane? Just letting him try to summon more undead.
To
What do
be
you
fair,
mean?
it wasn't Jane's idea; it was my idea.
You're both
Ah.
idiots.
We know.
I mean, I got the education to back up that I'm not quite an idiot. Sure.
I mean, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt one third time. Third time, next time we see him, if he's doing evil things again, we'll just sort him out.
I mean, he's summoned undead. Shouldn't that be completely against everything?
Well, yeah, but he's gonna have a hard time getting another flute. We just stopped him.
I mean, they're like
I,
1
I-
copper in the corner store. What do you mean?
I stopped him. Okay.
Does he look like he has a copper to give?
I mean, he looks like the kind
He
of
gives no
person that will,
coppers. Yeah, it's true.
yeah,
I
will
mean-
kill someone for a copper just to buy his flute.
Yeah, so
I
Will,
mean,
we
look,
could
he-
put him down.
He could have tried killing us, and he didn't try. So
Maybe he needs his flute to do that.
I mean, we did take away his.
I still don't understand why you keep pinning him as a bad guy. Maybe he doesn't understand. Like maybe he's misled. Maybe we could guide him back to.
Maybe necromancy, the fact that people don't change, and also the evil laugh.
That sounded like I'm
Usually-
gonna get you, kind of.
You
laugh.
heard this
Usually
laugh
indicates
before?
things. Yes.
What happened after that?
Well, I mean, he does weird evil shit.
Maybe
But he-
he's cursed us with a laugh. That-
With another evil crow?
I'll
Well,
look-
we're
start
all gonna
looking
find out.
no,
if
no.
it's not the other, if it's another crow around.
Now there are two. Now there are two of them.
Ah!
Actually, you will all find out because next time we see him, I'll just leave you all to do a stupid decision.
To be fair, Malcolm, you didn't have to shoot the flute. I could have taken
I
the
mean,
flute contest.
I'm gonna keep the helm down in case there's some bird shit on my nose.
I mean, do you think I ended the problem? So I think I did need to. Also, he was
I
playing
mean, yeah. I've been getting better watching, and then he'll play the flute, but it's actually really bad, like just blaring up. See?
I think you have to blow the other side.
Yeah, you're holding the wrong way around.
Thank you, guy. And then it actually is it's actually kind of better, and I'm like, all right, see?
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, keep playing all the way until we get there. I'm sure Malcolm will like that.
I'm going to go
You know
and
what,
apologize
Darwin?
to those dogs over there. because They're
I'm
really
I'm very
crying.
happy
I'm
to
just-
destroy that flute. Very happy.
I mean, you gave it to me as a gift, though.
Yeah,
You know what, Will?
Can be
Keep
chopped away.
keep playing that, and so why don't you give us a song with that?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Just keep playing for a bit. I'll start writing the.
I'll
the
give you
lyrics.
I'll give you a little bit of like the beat, and I'll just like hit my hand on the cart. So we're playing just to give
nice.
a beat.
All right. I'll kind of like keep with my
Dum.
feet. And
Doom, doom, doom.
I don't need
Doom.
my ears. I'm just gonna attempt to look into. I'm gonna take a dagger. Just gonna look into how sharp it is. Maybe an incision of the ears. Just look into that.
Did a bird cheat in your mouth?
Doom.
Are those clothes that coming for your mouth? That's
Okay,
to make like the
Malcolm
monster.
grabs the stick of dynamite out of the bag of holding.
Oh, are you gonna join us? Are you gonna hit the mat? Yeah. What's going on?
I'm gonna hit something.
Oh, don't hit me. It
Yeah.
wasn't that bad.
It was.
All right. Well, that's the end of the Will Sonata, coming soon to a theater building near you.
Yeah, that was good, Will. It goes quite well with the tunes.
Okay.
I'm
I got a
very
9.
much happy to end it all here. You all know that.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
As I
Yes.
get my Tinkerbots out, we can just go together. It's fine. Just keep playing.
I mean, I already completed my Sonata. I don't know what you want from me. I mean, encores are good and all, but I'm a mortal man, you know.
And this stick of dynamite would make sure that's not the case.
I mean,
You're
how you
saying
gonna
Stick of
light it?
Dynamite can make me immortal?
It's not even got a wick.
I have I have a second stick of dynamite. I have two.
Hmm.
How do you have two? Where do you get the other one from?
I got two.
Yeah, we snatched it off that guy with the shotgun.
Yeah, two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you only had one.
I
No,
mean, I
we
can blow one up,
grabbed 2.
and just the other one will also explode on impact.
Well, whatever the case is, he's gone now. Sorry about all the animals. Cat. Hopefully we can. Next time if we do see him, can we just try to figure him out before we start messing with him?
Yes, I will let more undead creatures live in this world because you want that, Jane.
It's not what
To
I
be fair.
want. We. I mean, it's it. He
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
do. He didn't do anything to us.
I
It's
mean,
always
he did-
something that's like not doing anything, and you tick it off. It's like
I'm
something
sorry,
that we show.
he did-
We shouldn't really tick it off.
There were undead animals. I was upset by that. You knew that, and I then stopped said undead animals. But yeah, it's still not good enough. I could have shot him. You wouldn't have been happy with that.
I mean,
That is
It
true,
was-
Jane.
I
That is a
think it
good
was
point.
good, Malcolm. It was a good move. Thank you.
well, we'll find out. That's the thing. We'll see what he's all about if we ever bump into him or
Don't
her,
worry.
whatever
As-
it is again.
As long as I have my flute, I will be there to counteract his flute playing.
I'm sure you will. We will find him.
I mean, I was the one who counteracted it.
Yes, you did, and you have won the battle.
I'm
Then
getting
I get to win
tired.
that.
Should we find somewhere to rest for the night? Maybe do a
I'm
fire
assuming so, yeah. So
and,
We will find camp.
You will
Yeah.
find quite a nice place somewhere. Next to a lake, next to a forest. It looks all pretty nice. As you all will take a rest, Malcolm, you wanted to still talk with
Yes.
Blacktar?
Yeah.
just to be sure, it's a long rest, right? Or is it a short rest that we're doing?
Oh, you get
Okay.
some
Yeah.
more rest.
In the late hours of in the early hours of the morning, once everyone's asleep, because I'm the only one taking watch, I'll walk away from the party, maybe about 500 feet. It won't take long. I've been thinking about it. I shouldn't. I mean, I don't actually care about hypocrisy. I'm very much fine to be a hypocrite. And if it means you weaken this, but the consequences, I suppose.
So,
I'm interested.
you want to do it right now?
I mean,
Terrible.
should I be worried of like an explosion? Something like that.
Like I said, I never worked with this before.
Yep, no one's worked with
No
it before.
idea what's going to happen, Malcolm. All I know is that this is going to fuse us together, and well, the power of whatever's inside of this will make sure there's a fine line between us, and well, we won't become hybrid of one another.
I mean,
No
that's probably
offense,
for the
I
best.
like you, but I don't want to be a part of you.
No, that is completely fair. That's completely fair. But I mean, as long as this thing is weaker and less of a problem, I'm happy with it.
Sure. Then put me down and, yeah, put a stone on top of me.
Okay. I'll place the stone in the.
He likes it rough.
Don't make this weird.
As you'll put the stone next to it. Okay, it will be easier if you turn around. Trust me.
Why?
You can still keep your eye on me. I prefer to do this in your back. I will say it will sting a lot.
I mean, I have no pain receptors, so I don't think it matters which way I'm facing.
Good. You ready?
I suppose so.
And as you have your back turned against it, eventually you'll, even from, it's almost completely dark outside, but you still feel the silhouette of like a gigantic creature emerge from behind you. But as you look, you see nothing but the sight. It will float up into the sky together with its gem. The stone will go to the top of the sight. It will turn around and it will pierce through your entire body. Like it's stabbing you from the back, like how you described the same way as you will teleport away with the sight. Exactly like that, and it will lift you up into the air. And you will feel it's corrupting you throughout your body, like lower part of your body all the way to your leg, and to the right side of your arm will be completely darkened and black, and well, it will kind of, it kind of feels like the same, shadowy form it has as wolf has. Like it's not a real material, but it's more like a floating, dark flame or smoke erupting from underneath you. As will also go through down your neck, all the way to one of your eyes as well. As this will happen, eventually you see all the color of the sight. It will decapite. It will just become a stone object as you've seen it before it got back to life once you sacrifice the bird into it.
Yeah.
And eventually you will feel it's gone. The sight has no life into it anymore, and it will get out of your body. As you will look into your arm and such, you will still hold the sight into it. You will hear Blackdar's voice now, in your head. Well, that wasn't so painful after all, was it? You're still there, right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm still here. So
Great.
does this
Good
mean...
news first. I think it's worked perfectly fine as it should.
Okay.
Bad news is I don't see the stone anywhere anymore.
I mean, that's good news in the sense that it's gone and I don't have to worry about it, but... I mean...
Well, you absorbed it out of character. It's gone. It's very, it's very a point of view. Right?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm no longer lying to Jane. It is gone.
That's a good one.
Best case scenario, I suppose. I mean, I guess. Am I now your Shadowfell portal? That may be a problem. I'll open the
see it
portal
more
to
of as a-
Shadowfell.
I'm not just a portal to the Shadowfell.
Well, I
I can
mean,
travel through most realms, actually. Oh, I tell you, if I can literally share memories now, and you will get a few flashbacks of him being able to, teleport anywhere where he would like to. Just like the same way he used, like he opened with the sight a portal through the ground, and you could literally fall into it and go to any place he wants, where he usually assassinated people. So
Okay. Interesting.
also maybe I should add you get a level in war. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hexblade Warlock.
Cats played Warlock, great.
Yes!
Yeah. So
You can also add to
wow,
the site. It's
amazing.
now versatile,
Okay.
and the range is doubled from the teleport.
Okay. So from Blasting to the Raven Queen.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, why do we have horses? We have 2 ways to tell. Why do we have mounts now?
Well, I mean, like my teleport's only 60 feet. So is there any
Fair point.
difference in like my appearance or anything like that, or?
Yeah, like your right arm is now completely black.
Right. I will
Like
be
it's
covering that up.
sure.
Yeah.
Like it's like corrupted, like from Zelda, like how it's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. I know.
yeah. I know, I do
Yeah.
too. So
Is it
that's
look a
why I
little
mentioned
bit?
it.
Is it look like an obelisk on his hand?
No,
I mean,
it's
No,
different.
it's more like the corruption, like from
More
the
like
video
a
games.
demon arm.
Okay,
Say it
okay.
like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I'll be covering that up a bit, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I'll be covering that up.
Yeah, there's also like a bit of a mark in your neck as well.
Thankfully, I wear a lot of leathers, so hopefully it'll be covered up. It'll be fine.
We will be fine.
Yeah. Are we going to refer to each other as we?
Well,
Wait, are we already doing? We're already doing that.
well, we were, fuck.
Okay.
We need to
this may be a
set
problem.
boundaries.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Well, either way, this may be beneficial.
Oh, it sure will be.
Well, I suppose the stone's dealt with, so I'm happy with that. I suppose. Yeah, the stone's dealt with. I'm fine with that.
So what now? You're really not planning on telling them, are you?
I mean, do you think they'd even figure anything out? Seriously?
Hmm.
I mean, they couldn't see that Crow earlier was fucking evil.
Yeah, that was funny.
So, like,
That was very weird.
I really don't think it'd be the matter.
Whatever. Let's head
Indeed.
back.
I suppose. Right, well, with that, that's my plans for
Great.
today.
That's one way to deal with the stone. Yep.
Yeah.
To absorb the stone into yourself and pretend that it's okay, and
Yeah,
pretend
not
that you're
hard.
not aware
It's-
of it. Yep.
Yep.
Love it.
Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting couple days.
Sorry, Martin, you're on mute. I think.
They say that the stone is actually stuck on his head in the back. Like you can see it.
Wow.
He does.
Oh no.
Yeah, he did see it. It's right there.
Yeah, it's sad.
Damn it.
Well,
Sure. Unless there's something else you want to do, then
I will retrieve the hunting trap that I set on the stone in the bag
sure.
as well. I'll
Maybe
just retrieve that.
maybe we should take watches just in case, right? That Kenku will come while we're sleeping and steal our things or set the camp on fire or who knows.
So Malcolm was going to take all the watches.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
simple
Oh.
fact, I am
Or
always
if you're
conscious.
okay, Malcolm, to do that.
I'm always conscious. So I might
Alright.
as well.
Okay.
I only need 4 hours.
So maybe I'll do. Actually, you are conscious still, rather, while you
Always
are
conscious.
resting. Okay. So if you're okay, otherwise I can do the first 3 hours if you have some things to do or something, or and then you can take the rest.
Not
Alright.
really, not really bothered.
Okay. If you're not bothered, I'm very tired, so I'll
let you take the whole thing if it's okay with you and everyone.
It's probably gonna keep us more alive. Well, you all more alive.
All right. Good night, you all. Pass out.
Now, Will was already asleep. He wasn't even entertaining the idea of taking watches. He was just like, nope.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
I got off free
Will.
Malcolm, so
Bottle next to Will.
I'll
there,
use
gonna
it as
have
long as I
him.
can. So yeah, you can all take a long rest if you like.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Yeah.
D8, I believe, is Warlock.
Yeah, 1d8.
Fucking hell.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
yes.
Noise.
Nice.
Okay. It automatically
We're getting
gave me
there.
3 hit points, but an extra 4 I will take.
How's everyone doing this morning? Not used to sleeping on the outside. I know we have these bedrolls, but
I'm doing all right, darling.
a bed would be nice.
Oh,
And darling, you gotta get used to the natural living. And who am I kidding? Yes, a bed would be amazing.
What do you mean? There is a soft ground. This is like the softest ground in like at the bottom of the forest. There's not
I
stones.
was having a hard time sleeping. I kept itching. Okay, I am not used to
Well,
having
that's
hands
because you're
that
laying
crawl
like
up.
this. Like that's poison ivy. You're not supposed to
Ah,
sleep there.
All right,
shit.
all right.
Okay,
I take dibs on the cart next time we sleep. All right, because I ain't sleeping on this floor.
that's
Jane,
right.
rule number 62. Prioritize management over talent. I will be sleeping in the cart. Thank you. And you can roll an insight check if you want for that.
I mean, you can both share the cart. You guys share things before. It wouldn't be a problem for you to sleep on top of each other, I'll say.
I mean, isn't
you know,
Softer than the floor.
I don't. Yeah,
look
that's a
at
bit
it. You
strange.
know,
So yeah,
you,
I
you,
mean,
you could
you
have
can
the card,
fit.
Jane. I no,
right. Yeah,
that's a bit too weird. So
yeah, that's a
But
bit
you
weird.
said it
yeah,
earlier
so
that you guys
why you gotta be weird? You know,
I mean, there's nothing weird about it.
it's very weird. So
Yeah, very weird.
Take my pocket bacon from yesterday. Kind of like horribly.
Can I make a? I'm gonna look her up, Malcolm, and I'll just be like, "Hey, Malcolm, you have a nice. Well, you didn't sleep. Anything eventful happen?
Not really.
Yeah, all right. Thought not. Oh, shall we go?
that we shall. And normally I do my morning ritual, but I'm saving that. So I'm just gonna skip out on that for today.
Yeah, we are gonna be okay. We're just gonna be traveling around. So,
Wait,
so-
Princess, I'll give some food to Princess as well and to feed the horses. If Kai hasn't done it already.
I mean, they're probably grazing.
Yeah, and I will really try like so hard, like you see me looking back towards Kai as I'm doing this and giving the two horses equal amounts of food that it kind of hurts my insides. I don't know why.
The two
Kronos?
horses kind of side-eye
Honor.
each other, like, is he for real this time? And they'll
Oh no.
slightly take it.
They're inside checking me like I can see on their eyes. See
Ta-da.
if I'm gonna pull the carrots out.
What's he up to?
And I'll still only pat honor though. Oh, but yeah.
Sure. Eventually you'll carry on with your travel. Normally I would say, yeah, from like the inner cities towards the outer cities is normally 2 random encounter thingies, but if you guys prefer to just head into Newfall, I'm fine with it.
I
Yeah.
mean, we have so little time. It's not that we're not gonna have time to finish anything in Newfall, but up
But
to
also,
you.
yeah, there are also pretty long. There are a few long random encounters, so we might have to carry it on to the next session anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
it's true.
So it's literally a 50-50 here. So
Okay.
Okay, why don't we roll a d20, or why don't we make a no? Why don't we roll a d6? If it's odd, we do random encounter. If it's even, we do the new fall thing.
Sure.
If Mark is okay with that, the end.
Yeah, are you okay with
it's
that,
your
Mark?
game. It's what you. Otherwise, I wouldn't
Okay.
suggest this to.
So who wants to roll it? Maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. I got a 5. I think that's the we move on to new
Yeah.
ball, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, did
Okay.
someone remember?
I didn't. I
I'm
didn't
not sure.
remember.
I don't remember. I mean, I
So
Watch
we
it
head
be like
into
when the,
Newval.
watch when the video comes out. It's gonna be totally in reverse.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm 100%. Do you prefer to want to do it again just to make it sure?
yeah, actually, let's do it again.
All right.
So
maybe,
even-
maybe.
This is
Thumbnail.
okay. Remember this time. Even is
So maybe. Okay.
yeah. Someone type it down. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why we have Martin.
Maybe you. That's. Do you? Who wants to roll? Do you want to roll?
Evil
This
needs
time?
encounter.
Stupid. Okay.
Even means encounter. Okay, and if somebody else wants to roll, because I feel like I've hogged up the rolling for this part. Up to you guys.
Maybe do you want to do it, Luke, this time?
I'm currently on the D&D
Oh,
Beyond
yeah, okay,
Room
okay,
Maker,
okay.
so
All right. So
Go on.
Martin, maybe.
Go ahead, Martin.
Do you want to roll a d6?
Don't do it, Martin.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Even that means encounter. Yeah. Okay. You already done.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. That's the official for those who are this far in the video.
At least we have continuity, right? That's
Yep.
that's the
Yep.
big.
The
So,
most
yeah.
important thing for any D&D session.
Yeah. Well, then, who wants to do the 100 roll again?
Who hasn't done it for a while?
Maybe you want to.
No, you haven't done it.
Yeah.
No, you or Cisco haven't done it.
All right, I'll do it. Here we go. Here comes a delicious D100. Boom!
Nom nom
Find
nom.
a treasure. Let's do.
Woo! A 47.
Ooh,
Right bang,
nice.
almost in the middle.
47.
Beautiful number.
Oh,
Okay,
look
let
at
me
his
read this
face
one.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, now sometimes I write things down and it's just 3 words, and this is one of them. I need so much more planning for this. That's the stupid part. Like,
Go,
how do
should
I
we go to the
expect
next
to ever
one then?
do this?
Like the one like right after that or right below that.
Sure, if you want to do that,
What is-
your
I'm
choice,
just trying to make
up
your
or
life
down.
easier, man. Up.
Like, I can do this, but it's not gonna. Yeah, it's
All right, we'll go up.
bad. It's bad. Okay, up. Okay, let me actually do the one below that one. That one's a bit easier. The one above,
Alright, let's do it.
it wouldn't make any sense if it will happen here, so that's why.
All right.
So we do the other one, the one below.
Okay. Yay.
That one is actually amazing. This one is amazing. Okay, let me just. Okay. And this one also doesn't take that long, so we're good to go. Okay. As you're traveling during the whole day, nothing especially happens. It's a pretty sunny day. The more south you go, the more heat you'll feel at this point, and also the terrain will get more rough as you go through it. As you can see on the map, it's more of you're going towards the more darker place of the continent. But before you are fully over there, you eventually, during nighttime, you decide to settle somewhere. You see somewhere a pretty nice lake in the distance with a tiny forest as well. So you, that seems to be a nice place to stay. And as you're setting up camp, eventually you will hear 2 voices far from the distance towards the lake. What would you like to do?
Does it sound like they're in danger or having fun?
Could you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep over here.
Oh, you will hear some more mumbling and to answer you, Jane. They sound like they are arguing. Like,
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Well, I'll go sort them out and shut them up. I'll go storming
Thank you,
over there.
darling.
I mean,
This
it's
is why you're the
pretty
talent.
rare With, I'll go with you, Jane. It sounds like not something is not right there.
Oh, there's a lake. Maybe we can have a bath.
It's so beautiful, this place, right? Night baths. That'll be good. A nice swim.
All right,
Sounds wonderful.
let's try to get this little lake by ourselves and kick these people that are making too much noise. I just
Wow,
want
that
one.
changed.
I just
I
want
mean,
one night's sleep.
we can share it, but it's just
I
let's
don't
see
want to
what's going
share
on.
it. They're loud. Let's find out what the problem is.
All right.
Well, you really didn't sleep well last night.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
As you're
That-
walking towards the forest, you eventually get closer and closer. You don't see them yet, but you can hear what they are saying. One of them first says, "Oh, it's always with the constant arguing with you. There's no end towards your sad excuses for what you are." And, oh, because I am the perfect one, right? You are the. Oh wait, what do we have over there? I hear something in the bushes again. And as you eventually will get through it, you will see two ghosts. They are just standing there in front of the lake. And then the first guy will once again say, "Oh, so you're gonna scare them away again, and they are not going to be useful to us like always. It's typical you, Brostel. You're always the same."
Oh my God! Can you both just shut up? I just need to sleep. What are you
Sure.
arguing about?
Sure, I would like to shut up as soon as Lapis over here finally admits that he is the one responsible for our deaths. Oh, it's always my fault. You are the one who didn't check if the boats had any holes in them.
Wait, do you two both think you're ghosts?
We know we are ghosts, mates.
Ghosts-
Don't we
Ghosts
have
aren't
eyeballs?
real. Ghosts
You
aren't
are
real.
not real. Shut up.
I'm
Do
not,
they
I know
look?
I'm not.
How do they look like? Do they look like a translucent kind of like blue
Yeah, like yeah, mixed.
ectoplasm
Yeah,
kind of thing?
like just like from the cartoons, like colored blue,
Yeah.
but you can see through them.
Scooby-Doo,
Like the
yeah?
holograms from Star Wars. That's yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I mean,
so
they are ghosts.
Ghosts aren't real.
who's the best swimmer here?
I am a good swimmer.
Oh,
So-
for sure,
I'm
Lapis
sure
isn't
Kai-
a good swimmer.
I'm sure
He
Kai
drowned
is better.
seconds before me. Idiot.
So let's talk through. So perhaps we can help you to establish who was responsible for your death. And
Why,
then-
why do you
Oh, was-
care? Why do you care? You
so
are
they can
dead.
stop arguing.
on.
And yeah, actually, that's another point. Why you care?
And
at that point?
Will just gets up. All right. What's going on? I'm
We
trying to
got-
sleep. God damn it! Like,
Well, that's really good for you, so because I'm really, really tired here, and I just want to close my eyes, but I can't because these two keep arguing about who killed who. So I think what best thing would be to find out is we go and find out what happened to the boat.
Oh,
Right.
I can tell you exactly what happened. Me
Yeah, I
as
know-
the
I
captain,
know-
I did
Yeah.
all my work to prepare
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a fun fishing trip. But as you see, we didn't have any life vests. So once my ship started to
Yeah.
sink, well, guess who's responsible was to get life
Wait,
vests so we wouldn't drown. Over
Wait.
there, it's Lapis over there. He's the
Wait.
responsible one. Clear
Malcolm,
and
just let him
white.
talk.
You're the captain of the ship.
Of a
Yes.
of a rowboat.
Okay,
Yes.
here's the thing though. I assume you care about the rules of the sea.
We're not even at
No.
sea. It's just a lake.
I never,
Either way,
set
either
sail
way,
on a real sea before, but
either way, a captain must always go down with their ship.
and so
Yeah,
I did, rightfully.
So you should accept your death and be thankful that you're not a walking corpse.
No, because I could have stayed alive if I had a life vest, which was all Lapis's fault. And then
Well-
you see the other ghost. Oh, but you didn't check if there were actually holes in your ship. So if you did that beforehand, then we wouldn't have
Maybe.
drowned in the first place.
Maybe you're both as bad as each other, and you both killed each other.
Yeah, it sounds like that. You both are guilty
You
of
sure?
not checking properly things. So why will it be one of you? It's both of you's problem. You kill each other. Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty fair
So you
statement.
killed him and he killed you, and that's it.
So now you can be happy and move on and go to your afterlife and yeah, and look what a beautiful desert you have there to argue all the way. Just keep walking all the way to the east.
so-
and
so
you'll find the
They
desert.
they don't have any legs to walk. They're just floating there.
Oh yeah, sorry, wrong word. You can float all the way to the east.
Oh well, me, Captain Borstel, is willing to admit his fault, but I first want to hear it from Lapis himself. And then you see Lapis, oh, of course you want to say it was my fault, so then you will just shut up and always say, oh, you've already confessed, I'm not falling for that.
Okay. Lapis? Are you sure it wasn't your fault? Could you say 100% sure it's nothing to do with you?
Who needs life vests when you have a perfectly fine boat with no holes in them? But no, it was not my job to check for holes, that was the captain's job. So,
Well, Captain, did you check if there were holes?
no, because I assumed in the worst case scenarios we would have life vests to save us. Also,
Wait.
in the meanwhile, if you guys look at the lake, it's not a big lake and it's not that deep. So you can literally see the rowboat, it's probably like 6 feet under. It's impressive how they drowned here.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna go down. I just walk into the. I don't float. I just walk into the. And I just walk in.
Be careful, the water is dangerous.
Ain't no rest for the dead.
All right, I have
Wait,
one other tip.
Why is the water dangerous?
Captain?
Oh, two
you
people
are
have
the man.
drowned in this lake before.
Oh, okay.
That is true. That is confirmed. You are the captain of this here ship. As a captain, you are also the manager. And as a manager, your job is to manage and make sure things are going all right. Now, I don't mean to tell you how to conduct your business, but it sounds like very core business-like structure to me. So it sounds like the best possibility here would be one of two things. You either fire your employee and cut your losses, or you give him some sort of
incentive.
I forget what the word. Maybe incentive, sure. And then you still fire him, but you give severance package. You give him a severance package. They leave. You get to be responsible for your own ship and hiring better staff.
You didn't think I thought about that? I fired him the second he told me he forgot the life vests. Sadly, I drowned seconds later.
You didn't give him a severance package, so he's bothering you.
Why did
Is that true, Lapis? Is that what's bothering you? You see, Lapis is kind of quietly standing there looking, yes.
Yeah, you see, your employees are cogs in the machine that we call life, but you need to make sure those cogs are oiled and all ready to go, you know? So just give him some sort of severance package. I don't know, whatever it is that you might think might be appropriate for said failure. Cut your losses and leave me the fuck alone now that I can sleep. Thank you.
I did tell that.
Is that true, Lapis? Is that why you're still angry with me? And you see Lapis standing there. Yes. I actually felt insulted.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Lapis. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Come here, my friends. Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't do my job properly, and I maybe should have checked the boat for holes. And no, you definitely have brought the life vest. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh.
Wait, so now they're going to argue that it was their fault for the whole night. No, it was my fault. No, it was my fault.
That's friendship.
I think you all deserve a coin, a copper of friendship coin, and you can both hold it and discuss all the way to the desert.
They are ghosts. They can't hold anything. Don't do that. It's just cruel.
I mean, can you
put it in the hand? Ting, ting, ting.
No.
If we could get a copper coin each, then that might just be good enough for our souls to finally find some peace.
Oh, fantastic. So I'll kind of
wait, hold on here. Why are we compensating you? You're annoying us. Wait a minute here.
Okay, I mean, a couple of coppers for their happiness.
It is the principle of the matter. Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
what's happened to Malcolm?
We'll get there in a second. Just get there in a second. No. As you give both of the ghostly copies, they fall onto the ground of you. Oh, adventurers, how could we ever thank you? And me, as Captain Borstel, I would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then the other guy will say, yes, I think we can finally find Lapis. And you see them both staring at the sky. And they are both holding their hands, waiting to get lifted up into the abyss. But eventually you see dark claws from the underground. They will grab both of the ghosts and they will pull them
Oh,
down underground. And they'll be like, oh no, this is not how we expected it at all. No, no, we blame you, we blame you. And they will get sucked into the ground, and that's the end.
Wow,
You
that's
see, people.
horrible.
This is where you give
Amazing.
appropriate severance packages.
Wait a
This
minute.
is what
You don't
you're
think
supposed to
that
do.
was Malcolm? Like he was down there and they went down.
Oh crap!
Probably
That's
not.
right.
Probably not.
Malcolm.
Yeah, where is
Oh no,
Malcolm?
Yeah.
Malcolm!
So Malcolm just kind of waits for them to leave. Looks like corpse. Yeah, what is down there actually? Anything of note, value? Any holes
Yeah,
in
you-
the ship?
Yeah, you see, like, there's one big hole, and then you see, like, there's probably made a second hole to maybe try to get the water out, but that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they tried that at least before they died. So, you see two, fishing rods and a bag of 50 gold.
I'll take that.
Ooh,
Yay.
nice.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that was the encounter. Good job.
And then I'll just hold
Wow.
on. I gotta sneeze.
That
Hold
was
on.
cute, actually. Very cute.
I'll come back up at that point and just say, weird people. That boat definitely.
Yeah, Malcolm.
it
We
definitely wants the
managed
hole.
to convince him to leave, and will pick up the 2 copper pieces and give it back to Sol. You see,
Oh.
this is why we give appropriate severance packages, people, because then you'll carry that grudge to the afterlife and then be dragged into the depths of a hell by weird beasts.
Yes, did you see
I
that?
saw that. That was I mean, I'm glad I missed that afterlife. Fucking hell.
Mm,
I know, right?
horrible.
I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
I'm
Back
taking
to
the
the
card.
poison ivy.
No,
Also,
I'm dipping the
Oh, yeah. Just this.
By
So-
the way, if anyone was curious, it was the captain's fault.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I was on the mark then because he didn't pay him his severance
Yeah,
package.
no, they
Yep.
decided.
Lapis Apias. I knew it.
They decided to make another hole in the boat to try and fix the hole in the boat,
Right.
which then
Oh.
caused them to drown.
Ah,
So-
yep. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake of
Also,
management.
my clothes are wet now, so I'm gonna go fix that.
All right, Malcolm. Yeah, you see, he made rookie mistake number 27. 2 negatives do not make positive in the outside world. It doesn't math, not here.
I mean, haven't you heard of a double negative?
Have you?
Yes, because I've just told you. I hate that.
You know what, Malcolm? While you ponder the greatness that is my college education, I'm gonna go to bed.
You do that. I'm missing a toe later.
Great, as you'll finally fall asleep and right next to a lake with a ship in it. Eventually you will wake
One
up
thing.
and
One
Oh, yeah?
thing. In the night, Will randomly get slapped by something he doesn't see. I'm 30 feet away. Major.
I thought you were gonna be like something between your legs,
Nope.
just slapping him with that. But all right.
Mage hands.
Sheila, you know I'm not into that. Stop slapping. Yeah.
Mage hands. I have that now.
I have made hand. Nice.
Oh, nice.
The one spell. I,
Warlock!
the one spell I took.
So anyway, yeah, you guys will wake up and you will hurry back up towards Newfall. And yeah, well, before we end the session, I might as well show you the map real quick.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yay.
Ooh, thank you.
I actually put effort in this one because this map actually matters.
There's a pit.
Wow.
There's a big pit. We need to go
Oh,
down
wow.
the pit.
That's fucking awesome.
Nice
It
tower.
is awesome. You're right. I see the pit.
That's where you put the
Oh
dead
my god, you
bodies.
have also been playing Zelda.
Whoa, Obsidian Legions. That makes so
Oh.
cruel.
Yeah, that sounds something.
Yeah, we'll get over the names next session. no
Celestial
worries.
Force.
Okay, okay.
The
Must be
Brotherhood.
different.
I want
So-
to check out what the hell this big building is right here. I want to know what this is.
I mean, that's
Oh,
a
you will find that
cathedral.
interesting, trust me.
That's a cathedral.
Actually,
right?
yeah, this is probably the first building you will enter anyway, as you will probably find.
Oh.
Well, either that or the big, yeah. I'm just
Either
going
way.
to tell in advance, yeah, that this big tower, that's mainly the only building from the Empire in this city. So
Oh, fair enough.
as you will arrive, yeah, you will either go into the big building over there or into the tower. But we will do that all next session because it's already getting too late. And so as you will standing in front of the walls of this city,
Awesome.
we will end the session over here.
All right.
Nice, man.
Thank you, brother. Seriously, this was a fun session.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wild.
Good. Very nice.
Once again, a real roller coaster of things. Yeah,
Mhm.
love it. So either way, yes, thank you all for playing, and everyone at home, thank you all for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you either on the Sunday campaign, Tuesday campaign, or well, either next week. So yeah, with that being said and done, stay magical, take it easy, and we will see you all next week then.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
DM, as well. And
Thank
thank you,
you.
everyone. Watching.